All right. We are live. We are live. We are live. Ba-ba-ba. Very cool. All right. So we're going to edit this. No, not edit this. We're going to share this. I almost edited the stream after it went live. Copy that link. Put it in the Discord. I'm going to close that down. All right. Hello, everyone. Thanksta and White Fang and Gamer Boy and Twinkle Toes and Matsuki. Boom is live. Yeah, we're doing an earlier stream today. Plan on streaming for about 2 hours or so. Hopefully that'll be long enough for us to get relatively close. I'm going to be doing the multiplayer challenge because, or at least I'm going to start with the multiplayer challenge. And the reason I say that is that I am somewhat concerned with how long this is going to take. But there's also the zombies bug that apparently some people still say they're getting banned. So yeah. Some people are still getting banned for playing zombies on PC. At least that's what it looks like. I'm not entirely confident in that. But as a content creator, I really don't want to risk having my Activision account taken away and have to deal with Activision. They don't know who I am over there, so it wouldn't be like, oh, I'll just contact them or whatever, you know? It would not be very good. Hardcore Nuketown? Well, I'm going to try Hardcore Free-For-All first, because these matches usually go really fast. Like, every time I've ever played Free-For-All in this game, the games went real quick, so... This will be some pain. This will be some... I'll definitely have some complaining to do, probably during the stream, but it's fine. It's whatever. It's hardcore mode. Easy street. Don't need to expect much. Hey, Anthony P., how are you doing, man? No, obviously the multiplayer and zombies challenge is separate. I don't know what I said earlier, but it is obviously separate. But that's okay because I don't, you know, I don't want to get banned. If it is a problem, some of the people complaining about getting banned on PC, they seem kind of sussy, you know? They seem a little weird. They seem like they maybe were actually doing some glitches or some exploits. I don't think I've played hardcore free-for-all on this map, so I actually don't know, or any free-for-all on this map. In the free-for-all that I've played, it's not been on this map, so. Oof, I have no idea where people are going to be. Also, this is my first game of Cold War in a while, so I'm going to be a little bit rusty. But hopefully we can get 5 pistol kills, and I imagine we'll be able to... Oh, you're sitting in a corner. Oh, there's a guy. Come on. Oop, let me run up here and see if I can kill this dude. I have ninja. Because of course I do. There we go. Woof. Okay, we got a kill. We just need 4 more this game, and then we'll be okay to do whatever we want for the rest of the match. Again, like, hardcore free-for-all usually goes pretty fast. I'm not saying it will here, but it usually does. Hey, thank you so much for the $5, Gamboy Bathwater, and I will check out your ODST meme. I think I did see that you linked it to me on Twitter, but I was setting up the stream, so I didn't have a chance to look at it. Did they just trade? Those 2 guys just traded. Ban people who boost the nuclear calling card? Yeah, that's... Alright, that's 5 kills with a pistol. Should we just keep the pistol game up for a bit? I mean, it's max bullet... This thing's basically a hit scan one-shotting machine. I mean, it's... Pretty good. Might be a good way to train my aim for the rest of the stream, to stick with it. Ooh, and apparently I need it. One thing I like and hate about free-for-all in Call of Duty is, like, you can play the entirety of the match in one corner and it won't even be camping because it's just going to be people spawning in and around you. See, like that? Oh, is the game kind of twitching for you guys? Does that look a little stuttery when I pan around? Let me know if I should fix that. Or if you guys can even see it. It might just be on my preview end. .66 face-off is surprisingly fun. It's fine for you guys? Okay. Hey, what's up, Chad? Zombies is much easier. Yeah, but there's a PC banning bug, so I don't really want to fuck with that. Ooh, did it just spawn me in front of this guy again? Even for free-for-all spawns, that's bad. Oh my god.
Hostile counter spy plane established above.
Alright, cool. That's going... Okay. Ooh, sweet, I have one of these. This will be a very casual stream, you know? Hardcore free-for-all with pistols. And then people always tell me, like, oh, you've completed the challenge already. Like, why don't you switch weapons or something? Because, like, I don't give a shit. Especially in this game. Wow, that's fair. God, driving those on a keyboard. Honestly, biggest downgrade about switching to PC is using, like, drivable things in Call of Duty. It is not fun to drive with a keyboard and mouse in COD. They do not have that well designed. This game can be so fun when you abuse BS. That's true. It really can be. I'm gonna put on Ultra AA. It might hurt my frames by about 5 to 10, but the Jaggies, dude, I can't do the Jaggies. Enemy spy plane, who cares? I have Ghost, baby. Oh, that's right, my dual wheel Diamatis as my secondary. Why am I not using those? Did I join late? You joined right when the stream started. I don't know if these cars explode.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
I don't know what my is my tactical a stim shot? I don't think it should be. I don't think I'm going to be surviving very many shots in this game. Ah, damn it. This buckethead stole my kill. Ooh, I actually survived some shots, and I was able to kill the guy, and I was able to stim. Yeah, a 3-kill streak. I'm unstoppable. I'll hide behind this door here. Ooh, I got a spy plane. What are you gonna do? Oh, I missed that guy. God damn it. Oh, but he turned around and shot at me. GTA Online mouse and keyboard when? Probably never. Whose skin is this? It looks like Marty McFly, and I want it. Anyway, I, probably never gonna play GTA on PC unless all of my friends that I play it with switch to PC. But my buddy Dylan, Kyle, and Jason all play on console. So, like, it is worth it for me to downgrade to the console version. I have the PC version of GTA 5. But it's worth it for me to downgrade to the console version, because if I was playing it without my friends, it would be very fun. It's Baker? Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. I kind of want the Marty McFly skin. I like blowing up vehicles, though. Some of my favorite memories in COD involve blowing up vehicles. In Search and Destroy, it was a little annoying in, like, Black Ops 2 or Call of Duty Ghosts, but, like, I didn't mind too much. Oh, it's a Battle Pass skin? Cringe. Never mind, then. And to think I was willing to give them money. Alright, let's make sure we've progressed in our challenge. I have to find it in this list of weapons. Yay, 1 out of 20, and we're only about 10 minutes into the stream, so this is doable. Cringe pass. Literally looks like the battle pass. Yo, is that the battle pass? Ooh, let's get this higher zoom optic on this 1911 here. That way we'll be able to hit those distant targets. We're gonna be a sniper king. One thing we're definitely betraying ourselves though, that we don't have a nice suppressor. The suppressors don't hurt bullet velocity on the pistols, so if you ever want, I got GTA on the Xbox. Cruise the LS strip and meet you guys. Hey, yeah, maybe sometime, Nolan. That'd be kind of fun. Can I say the N-word? I'm sure you're capable. I'm sure you know how. I mean, if I can quote Boondocks, you can quote Boondocks, buddy. Oh, hey, Altair. I didn't see you there, bud. Pretty sure the Marty McFly skin is a bundle because I don't have it and I have every Cold War Battle Pass. Yikes. I don't know. Can you? Oh, we're gonna be a fucking shithead. No, I missed him. I knew he was gonna. Oh. What? Did it? Whatever. Whatever. Who cares? It's all fair. Everything's fair here. Only I can perfectly predict a player's movement and then miss them when they make the movement. I'm not smarter than the average person. I'm just dumb faster. Do I have an opinion on Rambo? I think it's kind of cheesy to just put movie characters in COD. It doesn't bother me. I just don't really think it should be a thing. I didn't really like it in Modern War. I really haven't liked it any time it's shown up. I'll just put it that way. If it was up to me, every skin would be in theme, it would be believable, and you wouldn't be playing as characters. So that sort of is my general opinion that encompasses everything about that. Imagine playing hardcore like it's core. I just can't believe that people do that sometimes, you know? Like, I'm definitely salty, sure, and I'm just bad, but look, come on, like, hardcore is not a place for use your AK-74U pre-aiming corners. It's a place to run a scoped, suppressed 1911 and pop people. That's what it's for. Don't get it twisted. Okay, I hacked their field upgrade. As one does. I'm gonna be a camping little shit. Unless I get snuck up on. That wouldn't be good. I'm trying to be a campy little shit, but nobody's coming to kill me. It's a good place for a gas mine. No one's gonna expect that. Unless they have engineer. Ah! I don't know why it took so long to react to that target. Oh, he's in the cabana. I think I have a... Do I have a frame rate limit on? I do. I don't want a frame rate limit. Also, I kind of like this set to boosted. I'm dead. Hey, what's up, Sanfu? You're dead. I win. Oh, you spawn right around the corner. Again, I just pick up like... That's a Farah that I would use in core mode. You know?
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Someone's gonna be around this corner. No, I'm wrong again. God damn it. Someone's in that cabana. Wrong again. Somebody's up on my right. Nope, wrong again. I need to stop. Oh. Play hardcore when I need long shots. Yeah, I play hardcore when I want, like, when I have a challenge that's like, do something stupid. It's like, oh, I know where to do that. Hardcore. I'll do the stupid stuff in hardcore. I'm dead. Yeah, the monthly million for PlayStation players is pretty stupid. But, I mean, I have the KO Perico heist, available to me, so, like, I really can't complain about money. Also, I have Prime Gaming, so I get $200,000 a week, which is pretty nice. Hey, Gamer Boy, so apparently VSync on my last monitor didn't work in any game. Got the new monitor, VSync works now. Things seem a lot more stable. Odd. Yeah, some monitors have better tech, dude. I know what you mean. I couldn't get FreeSync. FreeSync felt very odd in my old Acer monitor, but my new Viotech monitor, like, FreeSync and I guess it'd be G-Sync compatibility works a lot better. Thank you again for the $5, buddy. Thank you so much for the donos, dude. Thank you for putting food in my stomach and electricity in my house. Putting dog food in my dog. Putting chewing gum in my pocket. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Allowing me to pay rent and continue living in my family home. Multiple spy plane contacts. Well. Hey, we got top 3, boys. We're so good. That's weird. Like, my preview, whenever I stream Cold War, my preview on my stream looks really stuttery, but you guys say it looks fine, so I'm gonna trust you guys. Sky, Broadband, Baker Skin. All skins should be wearing a shirt with your face on it. Hey, Adrian, how have you been? I've been okay. I'll feel better when we get more E3 news and I have stuff to talk about. And I can be relevant. Oh, I look forward to relevance. It looks stuttery, but the preview is good. What? Anyway. Streaming. I don't actually use Streamlabs OBS because I have like Streamlabs OBS is a bit of a fucking hog. I can turn off preview, but I like to be able to like see myself and look at like what's going on screen. Otherwise, I can't read like donations if they show up and whatever. You want to see me snipe somebody across the map with the 1911? Dude, say less. I have a max damage range or max bullet velocity. This thing should one-shot every range. So hopefully we can do that for you, man. Oh, not Miami. I want these matches to go fast. I don't want hardcore free-for-all Miami. Yeah, my CPU's fine. My CPU isn't ever been a problem. It takes up a little bit more, but not enough to worry about. But yeah, no, it's just the yeah, but the preview is stuttery for me. But then like you guys say that the game looks fine. You know what I should do? That's true. You guys should be hitting the like button. That does help it in the algorithm if you guys are liking the stream. So go ahead. What's that? I'm gonna pan around like, oh god, somebody's gonna be up on my ass right here.
Get to work.
Oh no, it has a little bit of stutter in the video. I don't know what you guys are talking about. There is a little bit of stutter there. I'm gonna try game capture versus display capture. I've noticed that after a certain OBS update, game capture seems to be a lot less buggy. Is there a particular reason I haven't found anybody yet? gonna back up to this corner in case somebody comes in behind me. Make myself a little harder to see. God, the scope is so narrow. Like, I would never run a scope this narrow. What the fuck? Why would you nade that if you're not gonna come down here? Oh boy. Yeah, I figured. Yeah, I would get it in zombies, but apparently there's a bug where you can get perma-banned from playing zombies on PC. I'm not convinced that the bug is real, but I'm also not convinced that it's fake enough for me to not take seriously, you know? That should be a little smoother. Oh, he's just camping there, goddammit. Yeah, apparently liking does help in the algorithm. I didn't know that for the longest time. Like, I was always told that liking doesn't really do anything, but it's nice. No, it actually, like, YouTube looks at likes. I like how it kept spawning me where I could come back and get my revenge on that guy. Oh, damn it, I wanted to wall bang him, but I don't think this bullet... I don't think the 45 ACP is going to go through that wall. Screen go back. Yeah, it went black because I was changing it to gameplay capture instead of display capture. Here I come.
Your gas mine has been hacked.
You hacked my gas mine? Why? It's not yours. I have 2 kills. I gotta get 3 by the end of this game. Wish me luck, bros. 3 kills? Can he do it?
Hostile sentry turret active.
Well, not if he misses point-blank targets. Then the answer to that question is, oh, what the fuck? Game cap does look way better. Yeah, they definitely fixed game capture with that one OBS update. Like, I even remember, like, when I was updating, I think I read something about game capture bugs, like, in the bug notes, or the fix... in the fixed list, and, I was like, oh, maybe, and then I haven't had any trouble with, like, weird graphical glitches or performance problems or anything, so hopefully it's all good. I'm getting 100, I get 150 frames in that building at 1080p, so that's not bad. Oh, I'm gonna slur my speech when I get drunk, when this game drives me to drink. I would never say a racial slur. Ever. And especially not on stream. What the fuck? What are these spawns?
Z-trap. Enemy attack helicopter above.
Yeah, dislikes I don't... So here's the reason I don't like the idea of dislikes counting in the algorithm. It's because, yes, a lot of videos deserve their dislikes, especially if they're clickbaity or they're too long or something. But that's not my issue. It's my issue is that it kind of forces people to not want to be controversial. Like, I did find myself having that thought process. God damn it. I found myself having the thought process of, if I make people annoyed with this video, then they're going to dislike it. And I don't like that. I feel like you should be able to be controversial on YouTube without people being like, I disagree with you, so I'm gonna hurt you in the algorithm. It's like, no. That shouldn't be how that works. I feel like dislikes should affect the individual person's recommendations, and likes should help it in the algorithm if it's doing well. That's what I think. Because imagine, yeah, I guess for some political stuff or whatever, you could say that's normal. But still, no. Like, if I say something you disagree with, you don't get to hurt me in the algorithm, you know? Hovers over the cancel button. Exactly. Hey, Spartacus115. My day's been... My day's been pretty meh. Dislikes help you in your algorithm? I don't think they do. But thank you so much, Spartacus, for the $2. And I saw that you, proposed to your girlfriend, dude. I saw that on Twitter. Proud of you, man. That's awesome. Good shit. Very good shit. Wow, that is like the one guy in this lobby not using Ninja. Ah, of course you have somebody covering you. This map sucks for this. This might be the worst free-for-all map I've ever played. These are the weirdest, ugliest, worstest spawns I've ever seen. Nice. Why would you check the corner that nobody's ever in? I'm gonna cross here. Ah, god damn it. Yeah, no problem, man. Very cool. Haha. Got my UAV up. I knew someone was gonna spawn around and shoot me in the back too. Like I just didn't even care. All the camping prevention you need is found in Call of Duty's spawning system. As I loop back around. Hey, man, last thing, your congrats. Thanks again. Yeah. Spartacus, thanks for the $5, dude. $7 total. That's $17 for the stream so far. Oh my god, dude. These people that play this fucking game mode, like it's actually like they gotta win. Oh my god. Look at this. Oh, hardcore players. Oh my god, I thought my aim was bad. This final kill cam makes me feel so much better. Oh, there you go. You did it. Oh, is this the dude that... Oh my god. Sure, why not, game? Dude, you're welcome, Spartacus. Thank you so much for the donations. Thank you for putting food in my tummy. He's a TTT. Was he? Was he a Twitch TV? Oh, that's cute. He's gonna put that on TikTok later. Hey, I mean, winning's cool, I guess. Dude. Hardcore players are an endless source of entertainment for me. They're just so funny. I love going into hardcore, and it's like I'm gonna see some of the most sweaty yet somehow still shitty players in the universe. So tell me, was your first couple matches of Insurgency Sandstorm very brutal? I played the team deathmatch, I guess not team deathmatch, it's like a domination style respawn mode for my first several games, and I actually didn't mind it. The larger game modes are very hard to learn because there's just not a lot of guides out there, and the players that play it have been playing it for a while. So yes, my first matches on any of the main game modes, yes, they were rough. But the respawn game mode, that was pretty casual. That was pretty fun. Where are the goggles? They're over here. I don't want to wear them every stream. I don't want to wear out their welcome. Spectating hardcore players video? Oh, it's so great. Dude, it's so funny. Like, I still get comments on my hardcore videos. Those videos have been out for almost a year now, or over a year now. And you get these people that are just like, actually, hardcore is better because I don't have to use 30 rounds to kill someone. And I always take the time to comment back, it takes you 30 rounds to kill someone? Or you get like hardcore players and they're just like going off about how like it's like more realistic, or it's, you know, harder because of how hard it is to stay alive. I'm like, it's harder to stay alive because it's easier for your opponent to kill. You're describing a low skill gap environment. That's not a person proning, that's a dead body. Ah, okay. Like look at how much skill this takes. Why I'm here. I literally go into hardcore when I need to do something difficult because hardcore makes it easier. And I just don't care about my deaths in hardcore because anybody can land a single bullet from an assault rifle in Call of Duty. Like, look at this dude. Oh, I don't have kill cams. Hardcore. That is one thing, too. Hardcore players don't pay it. Like, one of the things that, like, just novice players in general don't do is they don't count how many times they heard a gunshot before they were shot. See, that person's aim was pretty good, but also, like, I just spawned, so, like, am I gonna pat him on the back? Oh, these free-for-all, dude, Treyarch do be kind of dropping the ball, though. I don't know, it was funny, like, I was watching Exclusive Ace's video on Has Call of Duty Multiplayer Lost Its Soul? And I agreed with almost, I think just about everything in his video, except for the fact that he kept talking about Modern Warfare 2019 as his main example point. And that's not because I'm a Modern Warfare 2019 fan. Like, Modern Warfare 2019 serves as a good example for the things he was talking about Call of Duty losing its soul. But he didn't mention the huge, weird minimap changes in Black Ops 4. He didn't mention the war. He mentioned, like, ground war and the minimap changes. What did he mention? He mentioned ground war in Modern Warfare 2019 and ground war in Modern Warfare 2019, but not the war mode in COD World War II or the mini-map changes in Black Ops 4. Like, I think, like, we saw Call of Duty spreading itself too thin, starting with World War II. Did I say World at War earlier? I really hope I didn't. But yeah, World War II. When it came to the war mode in Call of Duty World War II, we realized that, oh, we're going to probably get a gimmick game mode every year. And that's been the case since that happened. I guess Black Ops 4... and Black Ops 4 kind of had a gimmick game mode. It replaced its campaign with a fucking battle royale. If that's not a gimmick mode, I don't know what is. But yeah, gunfight, ground war, war mode, blackout, war zone. Like, it's all getting very, very muddled. See, I love this map for 6v6. I don't like it for free-for-all because it's just going to keep spawning me. Look, I just spawned where I died from, so let's see if I can take advantage. Yep, I can. And then they spawned right back here. But yeah, no, like the Call of Duty multiplayer losing its soul thing, I think he was really right and really dead on about a lot of it. But one of the things I wish he would have mentioned, he didn't mention two things that really are in my mind, and that is bewildering gameplay decisions or like balance decisions, and just how the overall quality has dropped. It was, you know, and off the top of my head, it's hard to think of examples of that because that's kind of a difficult topic. It's a complex topic. I shouldn't say it's a difficult one. But balancing in general, like balancing and game design in general being sort of at its weakest recently. And also, so I would have pointed out just overall game quality not improving has hurt Call of Duty's reputation because, like, if you've been playing Call of Duty for a while, you know that spawns have never been good, but you kind of would hope that by now they would be. Like, I've been playing free-for-all in Call of Duty since I was, like, 10 years old, and I've always disliked the spawns in free-for-all. But they've never gotten better, and I still just spawn in front of people's guns as if it's, like, an unavoidable process, and I think that's ridiculous. Okay, we got our 15 kills. So, another thing I wish Ace would have mentioned in his video, I wish that Ace would have mentioned the aesthetic. Really, since COD World War II, we've seen games that have a certain theme, either based in history or realism, just kind of get shit on. And I think that's not very fun. That sprint out time punished me. I would have had him. I had my guns up. He was right in the center of my screen. Just couldn't. I kept pulling the trigger. Nothing came out. No, I'm surprised he didn't mention that because I feel like part of Call of Duty's soul, because he mentioned that, like, back in the day, Call of Duty was a product that you purchased, not a live service that you bought into. And part of that product was that you bought into a universe. You bought into a world that had a level of, like, consistency. And without that consistency, I think Call of Duty's gotten very, very bad at maintaining a universe, an aesthetic, a style. And I think that's sad. I think that's very sad. I think it's also sad he didn't mention it. I think I would have mentioned that. That would have been one of the main things I mentioned in a video like that. I don't want to do a video like that anytime soon because he just made his, and I have some crossover there. I don't want to seem like I'm copying him. But I do want to talk about how, like, basically what I'll do is I'll say, hey, go watch Exclusive Ace's video after this one. I'm going to talk about the things he didn't talk about. Partly, certain things just haven't gotten better. And, like, fixing things that aren't broken is one of the things he pointed out in his video. Like, Call of Duty keeps fixing things that aren't broken. Like, you didn't need to fuck with the score streaks treyarch. You didn't need to fuck with the mini-map Modern Warfare. Or Black Ops 4. You don't need to spread yourself too thin. You don't need to, obviously. Okay. But he didn't mention, like, yes, you don't need to fix things that aren't broken, but you also don't need to reinstate problems into the formula. And this is something that Call of Duty's been doing a lot recently, in my opinion, where we've known that shotguns as secondaries. Like, that we tried that in Modern Warfare 2, it did not work. We tried it again in Black Ops 4, it worked better because I had a pick 10 system, but everybody was sort of unanimously like, that's gay. Don't do that ever again. And here we are again with shotguns as secondaries with a gunsmith system. Oh, god damn it. Who just stole my kill? Oh, head glitchy. Like, we've known this. Like, if shotguns as secondaries was a good idea, we would have seen it after Modern Warfare 2, but people hated it in Modern Warfare 2 because they hated chasing a sniper into a building and then getting SPAS 12. Yeah, let's put stopping power in, but as a field upgrade. You know, shit like that. It's like, no, we already know that doesn't work. You know, Advanced Warfare did that, thinking about it. Advanced Warfare was like, yeah, but what if we, like, brought back Danger Close? What? Why? Nobody's been asking for Danger Close. Like, nobody wanted Danger Close back in Call of Duty. Nobody wanted potentially annoying noob tubes or rocket launchers to be potentially more annoying. Like, no. Like, Modern Warfare 3, Black Ops 1, like, every game after Modern Warfare 2, they seem to be... You suck. They seem to be scared of... what would you call it? Like, noob tubes, explosives. And then Advanced Warfare was like... Danger Close is coming back. Like, why? Like, that was, like... And it worked, too. Like, nobody really used it. Nobody really abused it. But I want to point out that, like, if you did use it, you know how good it was. Like, certain noob tube builds with Danger Close. I made Drifter rage quit. That's a fun story I don't tell enough. But I made Drifter motherfucking rage quit, dude. That was hilarious. He was playing Hardpoint, and my goal was to noob tube him, and noob tube him I did, and he rage quit.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
I ran into him while he was streaming, by the way. That was how it worked. So, like, I bumped into him, and I just stayed in his lobby. That's back before lobbies were hard to keep together. Oh, that was another thing in Ace's video I want to talk about, but, you know, one thing at a time. But yeah, I made Drifter rage quit. That's the thing, too. This game has Ninja, which is like, yeah, people wanted Ninja, but Ninja used to be accompanied by Amplify. Like, there used to be a counter perk for Ninja. And I think that's a fair system. Also, did anybody in the chat point out how good my aim was earlier when I got, like, 5 kills just by, like, quick-scoping people with this thing? Like... Turn that into a story vid, or is it too small? It's pretty small. I joined this thing. I was very excited at the time. I was a big Drifter fan. I came across him and J-Hub streaming Advanced Warfare's new DLC, and I was like, Drifter and J-Hub are better than me at Call of Duty. I don't want to go against them, but I was like, but I could noob to him and make him mad. And he ended up rage quitting. Oh, that's actually the rest of that story. I just remembered. I got excited. That's the thing. He didn't just rage quit the match. He rage quit the stream. He shut down his stream. Like, I've shut down my stream in anger sometimes. But I was so excited shutting down Drifter's stream. Like, he was done. Like, every time he touched the hard point, I shat on his face. Like, I hear hard point contested, and I noob tube. And he's a really, like... objective player. Oh my god, this is so fun, actually. I've died, damn it. But I really don't know. Like, I don't god, gas. I don't know. Like, it's sort of... Damn it. Unlock it in zombies? No. So, yeah, I don't know. Like, I thought it was, interesting. Less, I like how you say, like, it's less agonizing as I'm just crapping on people with my revolver right now. Like, I'm not, like, winning or anything, but, like, I'm doing well enough that, like, the word agonizing is really ironic in this context. Oh, yeah, I should go to zombies. It's less agonizing. But no, anyway, so Call of Duty's been, like, implementing things... Oh, I wanted to Simtex it, but you throw Simtex is so slow! No, yeah, I don't know. Like, why? I don't know why Ace didn't bring that up. I feel like implementing things that didn't need to come back is a really good way to tell a longtime player. Now, a new player to the series might not care. But for me, when I see, like, certain garbage perks and concepts coming back into COD that didn't need to ever come back in, it tells me that they're not learning or they don't care.
Hostile spy plane established
Or
over.
they're introducing cheesy mechanics. Oh, I didn't want to use this.
Enemy attack
I can't turn it. Oh my god. Oh, how do you drive this with keyboard? Oh, it's so garbage. Why do actually this thing just kind of sucks. Like that's not a keyboard problem if I just can't turn. The fuck is that? Oh my god, I can't turn. I'm holding it. Like what the fuck? Why does this not control the mouse? Why does this not have Halo controls? God, you know, I'm just detonating this. I don't care. It was not worth it.
Hostile air patrol detected.
Who just shot right next to me? Oh, you bitch! Wow, that bullet went right past my head right when I spawned. God, that I thought that was like a mouse and keyboard issue, but like max, like performing a max turn didn't even work. I'm gonna put a gas mine here because this is a spawn and it'll be funny. You can use A and D to turn around the RC. Oh, can you now? I thought it was spacebar and the B button. It's A and D, you say? These buttons? The strafing button? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I would love to switch. Oh, I get best play. Yes, give it to me. This isn't even my favorite moment. These are like shots where I was missing. Oh, here we go. This flick I'm pretty proud of. I wanted the headshot too, so I'm kind of glad I got it. Not having Ninja as a perk is actually noob unfriendly because you're not moving around. You're like, yeah, it's I don't know, like, but Ninja and Amplify need to be in a game together. I feel like Call of Duty unlearning things. Oh, you know a big thing that Call of Duty's unlearned is map design. So as much as I don't mind Modern Warfare's maps, none of them really jump out to me as things I'd like to see return. You know, what's an original? I think the only original MW map I want to see return is Grozny Raid. Because as large maps go, it's pretty good. It's like a big 3-lane rectangle with lots of buildings, and I actually really enjoyed it. And it was actually Infinity Ward's favorite map. Like their map designer, I think, was talking about it a while back, and he was saying that it's the most COD map he could design. Like he wanted to make something that would have fit in Call of Duty 2, Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2. He wanted to like make the most Call of Duty map ever, and he actually did. Because if you go back and play old Call of Duty games, they weren't all raid, slums, grind, So anyway, but they know that people like high rise. They know that people like terminal. Like, why not study what makes those maps interesting? Now, I do think Azir Cave, like, borrows some interesting design elements from something like terminal. I've almost made a video about it. But for the most part, like, the aesthetics that people like in maps, think about it. It's like Nuketown, High Rise, Terminal. Oh my god! A moment of silence for our brother. He went fucking... Oh, he's back. But like, yeah, I think the Call of Duty community irritates me more when it comes to maps than the devs do when it comes to maps. Like, when it comes to Call of Duty players, I feel like they're really dumb when it comes to talking about map design. It's just my personal 10 cents. But when it comes to Treyarch, Activision, Sledgehammer, like, look at the maps that people like the aesthetics and feel of, and mimic that. Like, I don't know why they don't mimic that type of design more often. So a lot of, like, conventional buildings, stuff like airports and skyscraper rooftops and 1960s subdivisions. That's what people want. And yet we get maps, we get desert, Middle Eastern blown-out city map, number 345. And they're just kind of ugly. And they don't look as good, and people don't What the hell? His feet were sticking up into... Get stuck, bitch. Oh, Arcaden's also a very popular one. Resistance is also a very popular map. Anything that's sort of like practical, clean-cut, raid. You know, think of like raid, grind. You know, but we don't get those. We get a lot of maps with like these design decisions or these like aesthetics and design decisions that nobody wants. That was the most disrespectful kill I've gotten in a while. That Simtex would have killed them. And I decided to shoot them in the fucking face anyway. Are you gonna mantle up here? No, you're not. You gonna come up the stairs?
Multiple enemy spy plane contact.
Oh, and COD timing. That was some serious... Oh my god, you're crouched around the map like, here I come with my FAMAS in hardcore free-for-all. God, imagine. Why are you crouched, asshole? Crouching doesn't really make you harder to hit. It makes you short and fat. Oh, I think I got that flick, game. I want to recount.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Oh, that Molotov just barely missed my face. Can I make you rage quit with a noob tube? No, you actually couldn't make me rage quit with a noob tube, even if you tried your hottest. Because I would just, like, after that match, I would just block you and report you. Ban you from my chat. And block you on twitter.com. And kick you from my Discord. And then I'll find where you live and DOS you. Or find your IP address and DOS you. Find your address and dox you. There we go. So, no, you wouldn't make me rage quit. Miami Strike's okay. I like it. Whoa. Weird spawns, man. Like, it can't even spawn me facing an area that makes sense. Like, I have to spawn and gain, like, regain my bearings every time. Like, well, what corner of the map am I in? Why am I facing this weird-ass way? I like how, like, PC players complain about aim assist when, like, a mouse is so fucking much more capable. Like, it's fucking nothing. This is just, like... This is just aim training. This is my unwarmed up ass right now. Just aim training. You know, just straight up bullshitting that person into oblivion. Oh, that's a sentry gun. I gotta get out of here. That's 2 sentry guns. What the fuck? Ah! So dumb. Yeah, none of these maps are my favorite either. The thing I have a problem with is definitely the stagnant nature. I actually have a thumbnail already made. I need to actually just make the video. What's keeping me from making the video is I have to go into private matches and walk around these maps without any combat on them. Just, like, go into hardcore mode, no heads-up display, just walk around to make my point. That these are some of the most... No, don't look over here, don't look over here, don't look over here! Yay! I tricked it! Anyway, yeah, no, like, there's nothing moving. Like, I don't even think the wind's moving. I don't even think the... Like, barely. Like, there's just, like, there's no dynamicness. There's no rain coming down. There's no thunder. There's no... Like, I guess, like, the moving train on Express is, like, one of the only moving parts of a Cold War map. And that was from Black Ops 2. That was, like, from 2012. Like, they did nothing to, like, innovate or make maps unique and interesting to look at and play on. Hardcore is very hard because you see, I have autism. Let's see. Yeah, they're very stagnant. They're very boring. How close was I to winning that? I was like 7 kills off. Look at this fucking dude with this like actual try-hard PPSH loadout. What a fucking nerd. What a nerd. Oh my god, what a nerd. Oh my god. Oh yeah, that's right, the diving board. Wow. Black Ops 4 stream when? I will do a Black Ops 4 PC stream for $50. Hardcore's hard because it has hard in the name. Exactly. Don't you forget it. It's got hard in the name. It's more difficult. I honestly do love how bad those comments on my hardcore videos are. There are endless source of entertainment. The problem is this a 12 round? Okay. You know, it's embarrassing, but it's funny at the same time when you have people telling me that like hardcore's harder. And what they don't understand is that it's not that like it's not that it's more difficult it's not that this is hard to say. It's not because it's more difficult. It's that it's a lower skill gap environment. So it's harder for your opponents, and it's harder it's easier for your opponents and it's easier for you. Okay, now I've got my words. So it's easier for your opponents, it's easier for you. It's a low skill gap environment. Comparing hardcore mode to core mode is like comparing Halo to Call of Duty. The reason I say that is that in Call of Duty, it's very easy to get, like, shredded. Absolutely fucking melted in Call of Duty, even by, like, a bad player, or even, like, a mediocre player. I haven't got one of these in a while. But it's not abnormal to just get completely melted. But in Halo, like, for somebody to kill you as fast as possible, that's going to require a lot more accuracy and precision, you know, something I didn't have in that last gunfight. That's just how it is. That's how everything is. A game with more mechanics is going to require more for you to learn. A game with longer time to kill is going to require you to be more persistently accurate. That doesn't always mean that's the case. I think it's funny, I still get people telling me that Cold War takes more skill because of its time to kill, when Cold War's time to kill doesn't exist. There is no Cold War time to kill. Like, Cold War is honestly... There's no, like, long time to kill in Cold War. And I say that because, like, if you wanted to get a fast TTK, like a really, like, instant killing experience... You have to go out and fight for a weapon, like a shotgun or a sniper. Why are you in the farthest corner of the map, you fucking dweeb? You have to go out and battle for that. And so that's sort of like the objective. You are such nerds, my god. I'm going to crouch in a corner with my FAMAS with an ACOG scope on in hardcore because I'm very tactical, you see. Oh my god! I am fucking only getting killed by noobs. This is insane. I don't think I've lost, other than, I guess, that one gunfight in this match, but, like, so far it's been that. It's not a bad take. It's really not. What it comes down to is that the faster a game allows you to kill, the easier it will be for you to kill and for you to die. Oh my god, it spawned him directly there. I did not expect him to appear there. Some men just want to watch the world burn. Are you gonna... Where are you coming from? My own gassies are hurting me. I gotta get out of here. If you... Oh my god! It's Nerdy McFamas Camper. Ow. Yeah, anyway, so it's interesting to me that people are so adamant about their, like, hardcore skill. Why is my gun in a permanent state of tilt? Yeah, I'm not challenging that with a revolver. I'm just not good enough. I think your own gas has always hurted you. It's just not if you have tac mask. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, Cold War doesn't have a long time to kill. Cold War doesn't have a more skill-based time to kill. If I can subvert it with, like, most of the weapons in the game, like, Cold War would have a skill-based longer time to kill if everyone's using a QBZ. If everyone's using even, like, an XM4, a very good weapon like an XM4. But that's not what's happening, is you get people running M16s and the SKSs and dual-wield Magnums, subverting the time to kill at any cost. Oh, god damn it.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
So, no. Like, would you say that Halo has a long time to kill if I could just spawn in with the shotgun and sniper? No, because when you go play shoddy snipes in Halo, that's not a longer time to kill game at all. You're going to be getting killed in 2 sniper shots, maybe 3 shotgun blasts if somebody's fighting you out of the right range, like not the right range, but for the most part, shoddy snipes is a very, very, very fast time to kill mode. That must be very embarrassing for both of us, because I almost choked that.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
It's really, like, it's very easy. How? What the fuck? Who triggered my gas mine? What dastardly fiend triggered my gas mine, but yet was invisible to my eyes? It's easier to unlock it in Zombies, except when you play on PC and there's rumors about getting your Activision account banned for playing Zombies, so you just don't play Zombies. Like, I'm avoiding Zombies right now because if those rumors and if those individual stories end up being true, then I lose my Activision account and can't make Call of Duty content for upwards of like 2 months to forever. And I'm not willing to do that. We're actually making pretty good time. We're just under an hour, and I think I've completed, what is this, my 5th match?
Enemy sentry turret detected in your
Not
AO.
making terrible time. Whoosha. Oh, you have flak jacket. Yeah, there's that weird zombie. Nice. Nice. I guess what bugs me, so going back to the hardcore topic, like, I guess what bugs me is that somebody would see what I'm doing here as, like, potentially being skillful. Oh, he was already dying. Like, that's just his body I was shooting at. Oh, get headshotted. Like, yeah, being able to flick onto a target when they can kill me in one shot isn't nothing. Like, I'm not saying a hardcore takes 0 muscle memory or 0, you know, aim control. It just requires a hell of a lot less. It's a low skill gap environment. I don't need to be persistent against my opponents in this environment. I just don't have to.
Sentry turrets working your AO. Enemy spy plane inbound.
Ow. Yeah, I know some people haven't ran into it, but some people have, and that's all that matters. The fact that some people have ran into that issue means that I have to avoid it. Because, again, like, it's not just like my Cold War account will get, like a 2-week whatever. It's, I won't be able to play any of my Activision titles. My Activision account will be fucked. And that's not something I'm willing to fuck with. Yeah, you're gonna pop the smoke and walk out immediately. If that person would have delayed their push into that smoke, they might have been able to get me. But if you smoke right around a corner, I assume you're going to just walk right into it. I run this game at 1080p. .1080p with a lot of AA, so it doesn't look jaggy and disgusting and last gen as shit. Some people have gotten it at round 50. Some people got it when using Toxic Growth. Some people got it, they said, when they got to round 15, it get it to them. So, like, again, there's so much garbage about it, and the internet is, like, so untrustworthy when it comes to this type of shit. Like, forums and Reddit posts are so untrustworthy that I'm gonna wait for the next update before I play Zombies again. When the next update comes out, I'm going to assume that more info will come out about it. So, we'll see. Frame rate? I usually get around 100 frames. Sometimes it drops to 80 during hectic shit. And sometimes I get like 150 inside buildings when it's quiet. So it's very fluctuating. Hey, Bruno. Oh, yeah, we should probably see, like, how close we are here. 7 out of 20. We're actually more than halfway done, and the stream is just about now halfway done. So that's not too bad. But yeah, I will say, it's probably one of the weirdest experiences I've ever had, is just being... Like, arguing with people on my comment section is usually kind of a pointless endeavor. I realize that most of the people that, like, actually comment... Most people that comment on things or go to share their opinions are actually usually the least rational of the people you meet on the internet. Like, they're not going to leave a comment to tell me they... to respectfully disagree with my opinion and provide their own information to the contrary. No, what they're going to do is they're going to be pissy. And that's what they're going to be. They're going to be condescending. And it makes me bitter. It's definitely made me more bitter over the years, to some degree. Because what's the option? Like, the option, like, I don't want to be scared of online discourse, because I just, like, oh, I don't want to be negative. You know, I don't want to get in that headspace. I used to be in that headspace when I was a bit younger. I realized that was a pretty pointless headspace to be in. You know, to make a point, you have to be willing to offend. God, does it just, like, want to give people multi-kills? That's what these free-for-all spawns feel like. Like, I'll kill somebody, and then it'll spawn them in front of me, or I'll die, and it'll spawn me in front of somebody. It's so weird. But yeah, no, it's very strange. How many people, like, they're not interested in actually talking to you. They didn't really hear out your argument. Like, my skill-based matchmaking needs to be stronger video. Nope, like, so many people had, like, such low IQ moments in the comment section. They were just like, they were angry that I would imply that skill-based matchmaking needs to do anything but delete itself from the earth. When really what the video was about was that team balancing sucks. And so a sort of hyperbolic way to bring that out and to make my point is to say it should just be stronger, more detailed. Hey, Alex. Thanks for the good video, and have a wonderful day. Hey, thanks so much, Alex. Thank you for the $5, man. Oh, wow. You're tactical, buddy. Why do you have a Milano if you're gonna fucking crouch everywhere? Thank you. Here's somebody on my left. I have trouble with targets moving across my screen. Need to work on that little weakness. Ah! Based. Dude, that is super based. If you didn't spam it, you probably wouldn't have gotten banned. But I don't know why you'd be so against the symbol that God gave to Moses as a promise to never flood the earth again. I don't know why. Do you want another flood? I'm more than, I think earlier I said more than halfway. That's not actually correct. I'm 7 out of 20. Oh, what the fuck? I don't know. I don't know if you guys agree, but my sort of philosophy when it comes to dealing with people online is like meet them with the same, like their first impression is going to be like their comment, their tweet. That's their first impression. So if you start out in my comment section by calling me a retard, if you start out in my comment section by saying, first of all, you are stupid and don't know what you're talking about, I'm going to return in kind. Like, sometimes I might feel the need to be the bigger person. Oh, God! Sometimes I might feel the need to be the bigger person and be a little nicer than they are, but for the most part, no. No, like, you started on this foot, and now this is how we're dancing. You have to put up with that. You don't get to be rude, and then I have to be nice. I am not in that position. Hey, what's up, Hayes? Simpy boy. Oh, I'm just so bad against that target. Like, any target that's, like, running across my screen. Thank you so much for the $5, Hayes. I really appreciate you. See you later, Matsuki. Good luck, buddy. It's the logical response, am I right? It feels logical. It does. It does feel logical. Like, it doesn't... At least I would... Maybe it's not logical, but the logic does make sense. I guess that is kind of what logical means, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not like... It's kind of emotionally fueled in a lot of ways.
Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
Ow. Because there's the zombie PC banning glitch. That's alleged, and it's probably not real, but I don't want to risk it. And also, I've been having a little bit of fun. So, how long does it take to make a video? Anywhere from an hour to 10. I think the longest time it took me to make a video was 15 hours. I worked on it for multiple days. I don't even remember which video that was. It was a longer video. I might have just been bad. I might have just been bad at making it. Yeah, look at this. He kills me, and then it spawns me, like, right in front of his pathing. Like, not even, like, near him, like, right in front of where his gun is. It's awesome. Yeah, no, it's... I want to keep going back to that subject, because I have found it very, very frustrating to, like, try to reason with people in my comment section. So this person was in my comment section actually yesterday, saying that I'm ridiculous because in real life you'll die in one bullet, and so I'm a dumbass who's never seen combat. I'm like, of course I've never seen combat, you dipshit. It's 2021 and I'm 23 years old. Of course I've never seen combat. I've been around guns my entire life in one way or another. But yeah, of course I'm not a fucking combat vet. But this person telling me that people die in one shot. And I'm like, well, then if you're going to say that people die in one shot, I told him, like, people don't die in one shot, buddy. Do you think military tactics are just one bullet? Like, no, that's why you shoot multiple times. People can keep fighting after they're shot. People can keep, like, if you shoot somebody and the bullet just flies through, it doesn't hit anything super vital, then that person's still a threat, you know? And I was, like, talking to him, and I'm like, what about plate carriers, buddy? Like, what about plate carriers and armor plating? What about getting shot in the leg or the foot? What about if I'm wearing a bulletproof helmet and the person's at a long distance with a low caliber round? Like, is that really going to kill me? I've seen footage of people taking 7.62 rounds across their helmet. And it didn't break the helmet. Of course, it's a grazing shot. It wasn't like a direct impact at like maximum velocity or anything, but like, come on.
Hardcore free for all.
I was like, what about those things? What about those factors? Maybe the longer time to kill in core mode sort of simulates armor and the fact that bullets don't always hit a vital organ every time you pull the fucking trigger. And this dude's like, fuck you, faggot. And I'm like, why did I type up this response? Like, why am I, like, arguing with this person? He's arguing back. And why did I do that? Oh, that was so good. Like that's the response I'm gonna get? Like, that's not like a troll either. You might think, well, boom, you're talking to a troll. That's not a troll. There's nothing trolling there. He made a dumb point. I countered. He made a point again. by saying I've never seen combat or whatever, and then like calls me a name when I like put out an argument. I think Jordan Peterson, Dr. Jordan Peterson, is absolutely fucking correct. Like, social media, comment sections, forums, like the whole concept, especially the anonymity, like the ability to remain anonymous, like it invokes the most what's the term? Impulsive. Like, it's the most impulsive that you can see. Like, it's the most impulsive thing you can see. So it sort of like it celebrates the impulsiveness of people. And you go on Twitter and when you look at it through that lens, it's like, oh my god, that's absolutely correct. These dumbasses spouting shit with zero information on Twitter, they're not like trying to aid the conversation. And the reason it looks like they're spouting rhetoric is because they are. They're impulsively spouting rhetoric because they're having to defend their point of view against people they don't know in a context that doesn't matter. And that's sad. It's really sad when you think about it. Plays tactical shooters once. Yeah, right? Oh, that's kind of how I was when I was like 13 and had discovered Battlefield 3. When I discovered Battlefield 3, I had played Battlefield games before, but I always thought like, oh, they're sort of like old school shooters, you know? They're a little bit older. They didn't age as well. But Battlefield 3 to me was like realism incarnate, and I couldn't shake how much better I was than COD players for playing Battlefield 3 at the time. And yeah, thinking about that later on, I realized that like, oof, that's cringe. That's hot cringe. Dual-wield Diamates in free-for-all for when you want to have a gunfight but don't want to lose it. See if I can get somebody. That's such bullshit. That person's way too far away to be getting wrecked like that. You deserve better. I'm sorry. Apparently Battlefield 6 might be called Battlefield 2142. It actually might be a reboot of 2142, which I think would be sick.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Oh, I missed. God damn it. 2042 or 2142? I think 2142. I wanted to hack his mind, but instead I picked up a 1911. Ah! Ooh. Put my stinky grenade down. Somebody's like directly on my left. No, he's not, I guess. 2142 is my bedtime. Yeah, yeah. Damn it. Ah, again. Thank you for being a slow, shitty hardcore player. Why? Do you have a sentry gun? Fuck your sentry gun. Oh, I thought I traded. LMG overpowered? I think LMGs need flinch. I think any heavy, high damage weapon in a game like this should have flinch on it. Sniper, DMR. Oh, hi. What's up, buddy? Yeah, they fix some of the stoners problems, like the stoner LMG's overpoweredness, but for the most part, it's still like it's very good. And I think they should just have flinch. I think if you're gonna like shoot 100 high damage rounds at me, I should be able to like knock you off target a little bit if I'm accurate. Like you already have the advantage. Like you already have the LMG. I'm holding. That is the widest turn radius I've ever seen. Oh my god. Maybe it's because I've been playing Grand Theft Auto, but, like, this is, like, I am very sensitive to this fucking turn radius. This is disgusting. Why? Why do you turn like that? Are you retarded? Car. What do you... Oh, my God. Turn, you fuck. Yay, we got a kill. Oh my god, the person I just killed spawned right in front of me. This is the person I just blew up. What is this game spawns, dude? Oh, I get best play. I'm so glad that's part of the best play. Oh, that's so good. I'm actually kind of glad that's best play. Yeah, maybe the remote needs more batteries. I like how like the wheels, they don't turn, they just like kind of wiggle. Honestly, if they do a crossover, if they do crossover shit with the World War II game, I would actually kind of like an Indiana Jones, okay? I'd probably buy an Indiana Jones, and I would probably only use them in private matches or whatever, but like I'd use them. Ooh, yeah. The MK1. Yep. Rorsch. Retarded. Returned. I know! I am so glad you mentioned that, Potato Lord. I don't know why it does. I don't know. I hate that well, it's impossible to be on the internet for any period of time and not know who Shadman is. Gomer Pile. Why does Cold War look funky? Because it's funky fresh, buddy. It's downright stupid. Let me just inhale some essential oils. Essential? These are some essential oils. These sensual oils I'm about to... Nothing gets my stream going like a good aphrodisiac. Bang! Beach justice. This is the sound of an oversized spider running around. I don't know. The fuck is going on? I killed the same guy twice. And it spawned him right in front of me! I've killed him 3 times! That's so stupid. Oh yeah, you think you're smart? Think you're clever? Think you're fun? Think you're fast? Think you're cool? I'll do it again. I'll do it again. I got 30 rounds in this 10-round magazine. I got 57 goddamn rounds in this 4-round magazine. Not grab. Yeah, it's just ugly. Sussy balls. Oh. Oh. Gay furry balls. I prefer the term nuts. That's so stupid. Do 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 do. Ow.
Our people demand victory. Hostile spy plane
Hey,
established
is
overhead.
it Italia? I'm verscooched.
Multiple enemy spy plane contacts.
You wouldn't happen to be around this corner, would you? Thanks for the double, dummies. I cannot believe they just, like, kissed themselves. Hmm. Where are all those dirty bullets coming from? Why is there a trophy system? What do you, what?
You have armor available.
Oh, no. I have armor available. Ow. Oh, god damn it, he just...
Sentry turret
Weird.
active.
Of course I've played Half-Life. Yeah, dead.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
My gas mines refuse to go off and kill anybody. I just got a kill through that? Who did I stun over here? Oh. I do not know what that is, Potato Lord.
Hostile sentry turret active. Enemy spy plane inbound.
I hit the grenade button because I wanted to throw a grenade around the corner. And then I realized I needed to have my gun up for a gunfight. By that time, it was too late.
Multiple hostile spy
I
planes
clicked.
detected.
Like, okay, just spawn me right in front of somebody as I'm like... Whatever. Okay! Wow, these spawns. Good lord.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
Ah, at least we got our 5 kills, right? A Nazi anime whammon. Why have a personality when you can have memes? Your girl's been playing Uncharted, she's fucking terrible at it? Yeah, dude, that's the boy Tomb Raider. That's boy Tomb Raider. You're supposed to give her Tomb Raider, because that's girl Tomb Raider. There you go. Give her Tomb Raider. Don't make her play Uncharted. Come on, don't be an asshole. Like, games for boys, alright? A giant spoon? So you mean that I could have only a spoonful? Alright, alright. I could have a king batch. King batch spoon. Why have personality when I can have Reddit karma? Hey, Gamer Boy, you want to take care of that mess for me? If you could uninstall one game from every console and computer permanently, what would it be and why? Cyberpunk. Fuck it. Hey, attaboy, Gamer Boy. It's so easy to get Reddit karma at such a worthless internet point, says the girl. A comically large spoon. I don't know how I'm holding 12 rounds in this cylinder, guys. I think something's off. What? There we go. That first shot looked like I hit, didn't it, kids? Say yes or get banned from the chat forever. Anybody who comments. Yeah. Anybody who comments. Oh, hey, Izzy. How many more matches you need? About 10. Izzy, you gave me your PSN so I could play a match or two of COD with you, like 2 months ago now. Almost 2 months. The hell, lady. Ooh, a comically large sport. That'd be good. Yeah. Imagine how bad my aim's gonna be when I go and actually have to like land multiple shots with a gun later. Oh, I missed. God damn it. Yeah, says the girl. You can't be like, I got this many internet points. Fuck you. Get out of here with your... My male privilege is that I can walk to my car at night, alright? Your female privilege is that people will throw endless amounts of nothing at you because you're a girl, alright? Well, let's both accept our privileges and move on. What the... Yeah. I'm dead. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, see? Although, from what I've noticed over the years, is that being a woman or being a girl online, just in general, right, means you're either going to get harassed or ass kissed, and there's zero in between. And it's true, even like I think like, well, that's true, except me. I'm the exception to that rule. I know how to treat women online. No, not at all. I go the harassment route, as you can tell. So it's a nightmare. It's a never-ending struggle.
Enemy sentry turret detected in your AO.
I think I'm better at it than some people. I got my girlfriend interested in me by harassing her properly. So, because you have to be a little abrasive to get somebody's attention and to be their friend even, you know, to be their friend, you have to be a little edgy with them. Otherwise, they're not gonna, you won't find each other's limits and you won't respect each other. So that's an important thing. But like, I can't not pick on girls for being girls, dude. I've, you know, you could say it's immature. You could say I need to grow up. I say it's an endless source of comedy for both parties. And that's something that, like, I feel like more progressive types really don't understand, is that there's like a fun, the fun in like in the opposite sexes, like talking and communicating, is like the fun of the flirtatious potential. Okay, so here's the thing, right? When a guy is talking to a guy, there's almost a threat of physical violence. Like, so if I hung out with my buddy Kyle last weekend. We went out to Target. I literally just wanted to go waste money on a Nerf gun. And look for a jacket at Kohl's, and so yeah, we went out to the store, and we went together and we hung out. He bought me Chick-fil-A. It was nice. So when I'm hanging out with a guy, right? When I'm hanging out with a guy, we could beat each other up. Like, both him and I are roughly equivalent in terms of the ability to rock the other person's shit. Okay? So when you see a group of guys hanging out, just know there's like a small underlying... Okay. There's a small underlying threat of, a small underlying threat of physical violence, right? That these guys could, like, hurt each other if they needed to. You know, this could come down to blows. And there's and especially, you know, you have a bunch of straight dudes hanging out. There's no sexual tension, which is why it's easy for guys to jokingly be gay with their friends, is because there's no tension there. Okay, so guys hang out with girls. The reason, especially guys can't hang out with underage girls a lot of the times, they feel uncomfortable doing it, is because the nature of their interactions will have a sexual undertone even without any sexual proclivity or anything like that. So the relationship could be 100% platonic and friendly, but there's like this threat. So like my friend Kyle would never just kick my shit in, even if he like felt like he had to. I don't think he'd leave me for dead, you know what I mean? I know that there's like that limit. So even if there's no real potential practical threat of this happening, that was such a clean snap. There's no potential threat of that happening, really, practically. It's there. Yeah, give me that. Dude, getting play of the game is better than winning. So that's funny. That's funny to me. There's like there's a little element of flirtatiousness between men and women. There's a little game that they play. Unless they're siblings, likely that it's completely non-existent. Should be. You know, so you have that completely non-existent thing there. But if you're a guy hanging out with your girlfriend, there's a flirtatious nature there. I mean, hell, I mean, like when you know, if a guy's hanging out with his girlfriend and they go to a restaurant, there's a possibility of sex on the way home. Okay? When you're hanging out with certain people of different genders, different age groups, there's a different level of potentials. And you know, that's why, like, if I had to take, like, if somebody trusted me to take their like 10-year-old daughter to Walmart, like, it's parental role, all right? But I probably wouldn't want to I wouldn't want to like hang around a 16-year-old. I can be a parent. I've had nieces. I've been around people's kids for a long time. Like, we always have been around kids. I'm actually good with kids. Like, you know, I feel like I am. Maybe less now than I used to be. But yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, there's these different connotations when age groups and genders and appearances even like will play a factor. It's messy. It's crazy, dude. Like, it is very, very interesting to me. How do I become a girl? Take estrogen? If you're I think if you're over the age of 23, then maybe try it. But if you're going through puberty, don't fuck with puberty blockers. They will fucking destroy you. No, I'm really not on thin ice with my wording. I mean, if you're mature or whatever, obviously. But, you know, any adult watching would know what the hell I mean. There are parental roles, and there are friendship roles. There are sexual roles. There are flirtatious roles. God, do I have the fastest SSD in the lobby? Where the hell are you people? I like how I'm complaining about, like, where are you people as I'm just shooting them. Yeah, so, like, those are the roles. And so, anyway, a lot of the problems I see with, like, progressive people is they're a lot less about the individual interaction. They care more about group identity and stuff like that. So you get these, like, liberal progressive types that, you know, think that that don't realize that the fun between different people hanging out of different ethnicities and different genders is the differences. Like, that's the fun part. You don't meld everything together and make it the same thing. Like, don't take the term melting pot literally. You know, like, you really can, like, enjoy each other for your differences. Culturally different things are culturally different. Sexually different things are sexually different. Age-related things are different. Like, it means a lot to me that, like, there are people in my life that would, like, trust me to, like, watch their offspring, to, like, trust me with that. It means a lot to me that, like, I don't turn away girls. Like, girls don't want to, like, aren't scared to be around me. And that's because I was raised with sisters, you know, probably. I have that privilege. A lot of guys that aren't raised with girls, I think, honestly have, I feel like you have to, God damn it. I think one of the worst things that ever happens, like, is that you get guys that have never had, like, a female cousin or a sister. You get guys that have these, like, you know, their only female relationship is with a parental figure, which of course is a very different relationship than a sibling or a friend. So it's their mom. And then, like, these guys, they get, like, addicted to porn or whatever. They, like, all they do is watch porn, and all they do is fantasize about the pornographic scenarios that they watch, get clicked on. And they have this really distorted view of women. Because all they have is, you know, mommy and porn. And then they have trouble making female friends. And it's like, there's no mystery as to why, buddy.
Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
You want to get better with women? You got to hang around women. You got to talk to women. You got to talk to girls.
RCXD ready to deploy.
It's very awkward. Well, it can be when you're younger, you know. I mean, when there's at that certain age, like if I'm 10, when I was 10, I didn't have any awkwardness being around girls. And then I went through puberty and was like, oh my God, this is all wrong. But this is the thing, like oh God. Here's a sentence I want you guys to know that I unironically hate uttering. I am now mature enough to know that, like, I had some distorted views of women, and I corrected them. And they weren't, like, distorted from porn. They were distorted from movies. It was movies, like, depictions of, like, relationships and what a nice guy is and what a nice girl is and all this. Like, it fucked with me because I was homeschooled for a while. But luckily, I moved into neighborhoods that had a wide variety of kids. So even though I was homeschooled, I lived in neighborhoods that had plethoras of children for me to hang out with. Of my own age, you know? So I hung out with girls and guys, my sister's friends, and otherwise, and, you know, it was interesting. It was a lot of interesting. So I feel like I'm my social skills recently have been kind of rusty because I just haven't gone out and done much over the last year and a half. And not because of COVID, mind you, really just because I haven't had anything to fucking do. Yeah. So I'm a little rusty. I do find myself struggling in conversations, and I don't know when to give eye contact. I'm like, oof, that's a skill I need to warm back up on, you know? I'm just gonna let that guy kill me.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
But yeah, no, I'm happy. I'm happy to, like, talk about that kind of stuff. It's very fun. The relationships between different genders is fun. Like, that's one of the reasons I want. My girlfriend was even saying this. Like, my girlfriend doesn't really like playing Call of Duty or Battlefield or Halo, like multiplayer, like competitive multiplayer matches anymore. It's just not the kind of game she's into. She used to be more into, like, Black Ops 2 and grinding Call of Duty back in the day, but she finds it to be a bit too much of a grind, and she's been away from it for so long, it's daunting to come back to it. And she knows about, like, how skill-based matchmaking works and stuff, and it's like, she's not very interested. But she's like, you need a girl in your streaming group. Like, you need a girl in your streaming group because it adds a fun layer of complexity to things, and it challenges things. Well, okay, so, like, women are usually, like, archetypally categorized as chaos. Like, even, like, so when it comes to yin and yang, like, yin is, like, the chaotic partner to yang, and you can, like, dive into that. Well, what that means, I was actually watching a video on this today. Fuck me. Is that you watch, women are sort of chaotic in the sense that chaos is what defines order. And since women are generally, like, the choosers, like, they're sort of like, you approach them and they choose you in a lot of cases. And they sort of have the ability to reject you. So if you're the guy that has 20 dude friends, and they're your boys, you know, you play Warzone with the boys, and you drink the beers with the boys, and you listen to music with the boys, you go to the store with the boys, you eat fast food with the boys, but girls don't want to be around you,
Enemy sentry turrets active.
it fucks with you psychologically. You can avoid it, you can pretend it doesn't happen, you can be one of those guys that's like 25 years old and wants to pretend that girls are stinky and have cooties. Okay, fine, that you'll be a really fun, mature person to hang around when you're older, I'm sure. Actually, it doesn't age well, actually, at all. It looks terrible when they're even older. But okay. But if a girl doesn't want to be around you, it makes you reevaluate yourself. Like I said, like, it fucks with you psychologically. So women are sort of that, like, chaotic element that do that. And I was learning about that. And because, why did the Taoists think that? Like, why did the Taoists think that yin, why did they categorize yin as feminine? And that's interesting to think about. Because the thing is if women only accept you, and this is, okay, so this is how you have, like, these people with mommy issues. They have mommy issues because their moms, of course, want to accept their sons. And so you have these like parental figures, these feminine figures that are telling you, you're awesome, you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're talented, you're so cool, everybody's going to love being around you because you're my son and you're super cool, everybody's going to love you. So you have this feedback loop that never challenges you. And when that feedback loop doesn't challenge you, you don't adjust yourself. Like, I've seen people say, like, don't go exercise just because you want to be attractive to women. Yes and no. Don't go work out and exercise your body because you want to fuck. But there is nothing wrong with wanting to be attractive to women. Women are sort of the choosers in the sexual game. So you want to be able to be strong. So women will really appreciate it when, you know, they don't just see muscle. That's not what it is. It's not just muscle or lack of fat. They're seeing discipline. They're seeing routine, right? They want to see that you're capable of doing that. So, like, if a girl watches you hold down a job, like, oh, they just want you for your money. That's a problem that happens. Some women are gold diggers for sure, and they all they want is your resources. Yeah, the MGTOWs are correct. But what it really is a girl wants to see a guy hold down a job. Hell, I thought about this. Even for me, from a male perspective, hanging out with other males, I value a guy that can hold down a job or wants to work or has some goals or has some values and has some philosophy of good and evil and has some, like, level of complexity to them. So I'm thinking, okay, so imagine this in a different context. Instead of being a guy who just wants to hang around guys that have their life more put together or are more interesting to be around, imagine if they were potentially a sexual partner, if they were potentially a relationship for life partner. Like, you wouldn't want to go with the guy that can't lift a weight and can't hold a job, can't wake up early, can't pay for food, because that shows other things. It's not just that you want his resources. It shows that, is he going to be able to raise a kid? Is he going to be able to, like, help me out if I need it? Like, seriously? Like, I'm not talking like, you never buy me any. That's like how movies like distort our views of, like, sex and gender and shit. Like, you have these women, oh, you don't buy me anything. Yes, those women exist, but for the most part, it's not that, like, oh, I don't buy her thing, so she's mad. No, it's, you're a lazy pile of shit. And so she's embarrassed to be around you. And yeah, women, fucking hell, God, like, if you're not going to be pooping out, this is maybe controversial to some people, but if you're not going to be pooping out kids, have some other fucking value. Like, put work into a talent or an art form or actual work. Go make money. You have to be, I think, honestly, if we want to be more egalitarian and feminist as a society, okay, get out there and work your ass off. Don't come bitching to me about the patriarchy when you can't actually wake up in the morning and work. Like, fuck you. The patriarchy? Oh, you meet a bunch of fucking hardworking dudes that work together and have to collaborate and cooperate on a consistent basis, or your society falls apart? Yeah, okay, you're right. The damn patriarchy. Good God. You have to have some level of use and value. If you can't cooperate, collaborate, you can't work, you can't set goals, you don't have your own philosophy, you're not even a good thinker, then what the fuck? Oh, good, you have a vagina. Congratulations. Oh, and you'll let anybody inside of it. Amazing. Cool, whatever. I'm so glad you value me for my skills, but I literally don't value you for any of yours. Like, that's a scary place to be. You don't want that. So women are chaotic. They make you apply yourself better. And I think women should apply themselves better as well, but a man without values... I thought that dude was AFK. He's just a really good camper. A man without values, goals, or aspirations is kind of gross. It just is, right? And so maybe being rejected, maybe being slow to maybe you weren't even rejected, maybe you were just slow to the pitch, right? You just left it all on the table. Maybe that might encourage you to pick up the pace a little bit next time. Maybe that might encourage you to be a little bit braver next time. Maybe it might encourage you to have a stronger skill set, to be a little bit more attractive, not just so you can have sex, but so that people want to be around you in the first place. Like I said, I thought about it. And even when it comes to hanging out with guys, like, it's like, I don't want to hang out with some, like, loser dude that doesn't have any values or anything to say or any thought process. Like, because, like, let's say our friendship, like, let's say I had a friendship with somebody that goes beyond, like, eating cheeseburgers and playing video games. Like, what if I need them? Oh, I stuck somebody! That was an amazing throw. Like, what if I need them? Like, what if the people that are also making the house I live in right now, so what if, like, my household suddenly was in turmoil because my mom and sister and girlfriend died, and so my money alone wasn't enough to pay the rent. Where do I go? Well, it's good to have some guys in your life for when things go wrong. It's good to have some people in your life for when things go wrong. And again, it's not about being sexually attractive. It's about being somebody that somebody would want to have in their corner. Like, if you play a lot of Call of Duty, let's say you do competitive COD, you do like esports. Like, one of my favorite things that Nadeshot ever said. So like Nadeshot was in the Optic team, and somebody was telling him, Scump is better than you. Scumpy is better than you at Call of Duty, Nade. What do you think about that? He's like, Scumpy's my teammate. I sure hope he is. And I thought, hell yeah, that's the fucking attitude right there. He's my teammate. Thank God he's better than me. I'm not going to resent that. I'm glad I know him. I'm glad he's in my corner. I'm glad we can win and help each other out. Fuck yeah, I'm glad my friend's better at something than I am. Like, if you're going out with friends and you're the shy friend, it's not bad to have one that's better socially than you. Because if there's a problem, let's say like a cop pulls you over, or somebody accuses you of trespassing. I've had this happen, actually. This is a real story. So my friends and I in my neighborhood were, hey, Steamy. Like, my friends and I were wandering around, and my friends are, like I was homeschooled, but they were, like, stereotype homeschooled, right? Like, they were, like, super antisocial and not really good at communicating in a lot of ways. And we had somebody in the neighborhood get mad at us, like, genuinely mad at us. They thought we had done something because, like, somebody had apparently, like left garbage in their yard or, like, tore up their grass, like a bike, I'm pretty sure was what it was. And so they saw us walking around their house and thought, oh, these must have been the kids. And this dude is, like, kind of, like, irrational about it. Like, this dude doesn't ask, hey, did you know who did this or whatever? He was like, are you the kids? Are you the kids that did this? Are you the kids that trashed our yard or whatever? And this dude's getting pissed. Connection interrupted. Oh, that's not good. Anyway, like, he's asking, and my friends, like, I always thought it was weird in movies when, like, people don't just say, like, actor or characters don't say the thing that would get them out of a problem. But, like, my friends literally didn't know what to say. They genuinely didn't know what to say. Hey, what's up? Hey, Spartacus, thank you so much for the $10, dude. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you think anything I'm saying is wise. Appreciate it, dude. But my friends didn't know what to say. Okay, I'm kind of rambling a story. It's kind of hard to talk and play sometimes. But, they didn't know what to say to this man. They did not know what to say. They were so flabbergasted that we were kind of being yelled at for something we didn't do that they didn't know what to do. And so I was like, I've never been in front. I don't ride a bike through here. That's what I told him. I said, I don't ride a bike through here. I ride scooters. If you want to look, I don't ride bikes through here. So it wouldn't have been me. I said, I don't eat this stuff. I said, we're just walking by. And the guy's like, oh, okay. But my friends, in this very, very, very non-threatening, kind of stressful because we were kids, but this in that situation, they both locked up. They couldn't talk to this man. They could not talk to this man at all. So I had to be the one that was like, I don't ride bikes through here. I ride a scooter. It doesn't go, scooters don't work in grass. I don't eat the stuff. There's like rappers and shit. Like, I don't eat the stuff that these rappers are from. It's like, I don't know, man. I was just, and I kind of I was kind of rude. I was like, I don't know. Eat my shorts. Like, what the fuck? Like, you're gonna yell at me? You don't even know who it is? You think if we had bikes that could do this to your yard that we'd be walking right now? Thank you so much for the Spartacus money, but thank you so much for the Spartacus money. Thank you so much for the money, Spartacus. I really appreciate you, dude. But yeah, you want to have people around you and in your corner that are better at things than you are, that know a little bit more than you do about some things, and everybody has their own individual talents. Anybody who tries to take individuality out of anything, if they're against individuality, then they're honestly, like, in my rule book, they're kind of useless. But yeah, that's what it's interesting. There's always like a little threat of an altercation. You're talking to a guy, they could beat you up. You know, talking to a girl, you could end. That's the thing. There's like that potential there. I think we live our lives constantly aware and terrified of the potential. When you go out to drive your car, you could crash and die. When you go to play Call of Duty, you could get a nuke. When, or at least, you know, some people can. When you are talking to a girl, they could be your wife. When you're talking to a guy, yeah, they could kick your ass, or they could save your ass from getting your ass kicked. There's that potential in every engagement, and I think a lot of our social fun, like genuinely, like I do mean this, like a lot of our social fun comes from that little threat, comes from that little bit of play. From like, yeah, you and I could fuck, you and I could date, you and I could kill each other. Oh, give me that long shot. You know, you could be a giant threat to me, or I could be a giant threat to you, and there's that potential, and you play with it. You play with it all the time. Oh, I almost got the second guy. Thanks for putting my wisdom in quotation marks. No, but this is like some serious shit. Like, people are so nihilistic. They're so shitty about. You had a shotgun, you lost that. I want you to live with that for the rest of your life if you are out there, street sweeper, stair camper person. You lost to a revolver when you had a street sweeper. I thought Pride Month was to sell candy. Can we just rename Pride Month to I'm so glad I don't live in the middle I'm so glad I don't live in Iran month. I'm so glad I live in America month. I'm so glad I'm Canadian month. Like, can it just be like that? Because as far as I'm concerned, like, any of those blank heritage or pride months or whatever, they're just there for marketing. They market movies with the black actors. They market the candy with the rainbow. It's just sort of like, eh. No. It's only patronizing when you get what you want. Yeah, I don't know about that. I think it's a little patronizing. That's the thing, like, homosexuality being outlawed and homophobia, I think, are two different things. Because, like, even in a country where, like, it's acceptable to be gay, there's still going to be homophobia, right? What really matters is whether or not you're stoned to death for it, or you're killed for it, or if you're hunted down for it. Because I'm going to say the average redneck homophobe that a lot of people like to characterize other people as probably don't want anything bad to befall you. They just completely disagree with how you live your life. And this is like a really hot take I've been sort of like developing, so don't take this as gospel, but like, I disagree with the way people live their lives all the time. And I have my reasons for it. Some of them are based in how I was raised, and some of them are just sort of based. No, some of them are just sort of based in, like, what I've experienced. What I've seen. So, like, you know, if you were, I can be against a lot of different things, right? Like, I can be against a lot of different lifestyles and stuff. That's why I don't, like, I don't mind, like, people being
Established overhead.
against your lifestyle. I just don't mind it. People have been against my lifestyle. My parents got ostracized by certain friend groups for homeschooling me, you know? You know, people get, like, ostracized and shit on and made fun of and whatever, and unfriended on Facebook for a various number of things, and they disagree with, oh, you vaccinate your children, or you don't vaccinate your children, or you fuck dudes, or you fuck girls, or you have sex before marriage, or you smoke weed, or you play video games that are violent, and they just have all these fucking lists, and I'm like, I'm sorry, these are all in the same category. Now, like, for me personally, I don't give a shit if somebody's gay. But, like, I saw this whole, like, thread of, like, how should we deal with homophobes? I'm like, you don't police people's thoughts? I mean, like, racism is, like, abhorrent to me because, like, what is that? What the fuck? What? Like, that person is, like, it's not their lifestyle because they're black.
Hostile sentry
They're not,
turret active.
no. But, like, you know, that's the thing, right? Like, fuck you for being is kind of shitty, you know? And that's how a lot of it is, though. Like, fuck you for the choices you make, or fuck you for the preferences you have, fuck you for the kinks you have. You know, God forbid the congregation you worship at finds out you tie up your wife and gag her for sex, you know, whatever. Like, that, you guys are into BDSM. God forbid, because, like, that would be just as abhorrent to the same types of people as being homosexual. And so, like, they're gonna ostracize you either way.
Destroyed.
And there's like weird, there's like so many like weird things that we're just not allowed to talk about. Like, I barely want to talk about them on a live stream, but one of the things I was thinking about when it comes to my live streams as I get older is, like, my live streams aren't network TV, you know, and I get to kind of say whatever the hell I want, and you could leave or unsubscribe or dislike, I guess, but, like, oh, I thought he was aiming down the road. I didn't realize he was looking up at me. That was kind of weird. I thought he was aiming down there, not up here, so I thought I had a little bit of time to, like, just line up a perfect, clean little headshot. Should've just started shooting him. My bad.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Oh, you motherfucker! You're gonna camp with an RPD in hardcore. Good lord. So, I don't think being gay is like something you're born with, just like race. That's not really true. At least not 100%. There are some. It actually is mostly due to how you're raised. It's mostly due to how you're raised, or what is considered taboo and what isn't. In your household, in your family, in your life. It's what you connect to. It's that's how you get fucked, buddy. There's a lot to it. I mean, hell, they found, like, homosexual, there was, like, people that found that, like, watching porn, they thought they were gay until they stopped watching porn. And, like, when they took a complete porn hiatus for, like, a year or whatever, they, like, found themselves not, like, you know, there's weird things like that. There's a psychological element to it, unlike race, which isn't like, I think I'm black. I might be Asian today, you know? Especially as we, like, kind of move forward and make things more and more fluid, it's more and more obvious that it's very clearly not things, a lot of these, like, different preferences and designs are not things that people are inherently born with when they're switching them every other week, and only started doing so recently once it became fashion to do so. So, like, I'm not, and again, I'm a progressive dude. I think you should be able to do whatever you want. I'm a libertarian. You think I want the government telling you who you can and can't fuck? You think I want evangelical Christians telling you that being gay is wrong? I'm not exactly sure if being gay is wrong. I'm not sure if there's evidence of that. Hell, like, a lot of the Bible verses, so, oh god, so, like, there's, like, Christians will, like, quote things from the Bible that
Enemy care
like as if God specifically was talking to all of mankind. When I imagine back in the day, so let's say God is a real person who came down and spoke to certain people, and that's what happened, and that is factually what the hell happened. Ever consider that he was telling them things that were based on their survival? Like maybe when God said, "Don't eat pork, don't eat things that are unclean or that don't chew their own cud or whatever, you know, don't eat seafood." Maybe that's because back then that was actually way like less healthy. Maybe they just didn't have the antibiotics back then, and maybe pork was actually kind of a dangerous food to eat. And we have some evidence that proves that it kind of was. Like it wasn't really safe to eat a lot of pig before sort of the modern advances in science and things. So, you know, maybe it was just safer to eat it then. And maybe he was talking to a specific tribe or camp or person or family. Like, do you think when God fucked with Job, if you guys ever read the Bible, when God was fucking with Job and just making Job's life miserable, was God making everybody's life on earth miserable? Was God saying everybody needs to go through what Job's going through? Or was that or was that story about Job? It helps if you read the entire Bible. It's true. It also helps if you like pay attention to who God's talking to when he says certain things. And also the fact that God isn't, in my opinion, as a piece of literature, the Bible isn't a historical document of what an omnipotent being was thinking. The Bible is a story of concepts and archetypes and parables to live by, but they're not God said don't. Well, God said don't to these people. Why would he say that? But that's the thing, right? Is that like your sexual preference will be heavily indicated by how you were raised. Your sexual preference will be heavily indicated by what you surround yourself with. Because biologically, statistically, you are the amount of people coming out as gay or bisexual is statistically it's an anomaly. And I think we should look into, especially when you get like kids, because you get kids. Oh, my alarm's going off. You get kids talking about their sexuality, and you know their brains haven't developed yet, but kids are easily influenced, very very easily influenced. I'm not saying adults aren't or that I'm not, but when you're very easily influenced, and you have everybody throwing like 30 different pronouns and catchphrases you can use to describe yourself, and they're kind of passing them out. It's like you're gonna, as a kid, you would be terrified. Like that's what it would be. It would be fear. Whether you feel it as fear or not, it would be this constant question in the back of your mind: what the hell am I? And well, I think that's because kids are easily influenced, and they're malleable, and they want to. If they're posed it as a question, they're going to respond to it with an answer. And the answer might be like some of the things I'm saying are ideas I'm developing over time. Like these aren't my like 100% opinions until I go to my grave. But like, you know, they're not developing their ideas or their sexuality. They've decided their sexuality before their brains fully developed yet. And it's like, well, we need to watch that. Because I am all for gay rights. I'm all for whoever you want to fuck, whoever you want to sleep with, whoever you want to live. As long as what you're doing doesn't hurt other people, that's good. When you start mixing in kids, that's when it starts hurting other people. Because kids are easily influenced and they're malleable, and you just don't fuck with that. Chaplain looked at it all, but long story short, I used to have it's very bad to put words in God's mouth, and the Bible is very vague about gays. I hate it when people use them to express their bigotry. Yes, Spartacus, that is a progressive Christian ideal, where it's like a lot of the book is vague because a lot of the book is concepts, not historical documents. Okay? It's not because we live in a more acceptable society. So like psychologically, you're not going, again, that's a psychological anomaly. That's what it is. Like, you want to say it's not, it is. Statistically, there's no reason for biological standard, I'm not going to say traditional, because it's not based in any one culture. It's been worldwide for decades, okay? Sexual proclivity is not always a lifestyle. or your proclivity towards sexual acts is not a lifestyle, and it's not something people have to accept ever. Um, and a lot of times it is an expression of experimentation. We've known that homosexuals have been around for a long time. The idea that 13-year-olds know their sexuality and they know what pronouns they're supposed to have and they're not comfortable in their body, well, if that was just being repressed for the last 50 years, we would have fucking noticed. But it wasn't. It wasn't. In my parents' lifetime, my mom is almost 60, okay? And in her lifetime, she had a gay uncle, she had gay friends, she knew people that were gay, she knew swingers, she knew so many other people. Like, it's never the places that actually repress it. The places that actually repress it. I'm not talking about legal marriage, by the way. I'm talking about your lifestyle, and I'm talking about your heading, as a person. And it would be statistic, like the amount of kids that are saying this. It's like, how are you that how are the biological scales being tipped this much? Is it because of influence, of outside influence, or because of biology? Because for you to be born with it, it would be biology. If it's coming into your mind at 10, or your parents are coaxing it, then it's not biology. It's not biology if your parents give you fucking puberty blockers. That's not biology. That's your parents. If I used to play with my sister's Barbies, I used to play with there's this whole thing now about like guys playing with girls' toys, right? Guys playing with girls' toys, guys playing with girls' toys. I used to play with my sister's Barbies. If my dad, he didn't care, by the way. My dad was like indifferent. He was like, whatever, you're a kid. Play with whatever you want. But if my dad would have said, no, you don't play with girls' toys. Those are for girls. You're a man. That could have fucked me up one way. If he would have said, oh, you play with girls' toys. Do you want to wear a dress? Are you a girl? Other way. Right? He let me be myself. And who knows what would have come out of that. But we're not seeing that a lot right now. We have guys that are shaving their daughters' heads because they don't like, oh, you're going to have a short lesbian haircut in my house? No, I'm cutting it all off. Or you have guys that are slapping their sons. I just catch you having fun. Stop playing with your sister's Barbie dolls. And you have that. It's going to fuck them up one way. It's either going to drive them, it's going to push them in a direction. The thing is that when you're a parent and you push a kid, they are not guaranteed to go in the path ahead. The only way you can get your kid to go in a certain path is by letting them make their own decisions and showing them the results of your values. Showing them the results of your values. If you push turns to shove. And you don't know, you're going to get an equal or opposite reaction when you shove a kid. Right? And a lot of this stuff it's not biological. It's influenced by behaviors. But I'm going to be right back because I need to go feed my dumbass dog who is causing a bit of a ruckus right now. So I'm going to go feed her. I'm going to put the BRB screen up, and I will see you guys in a second. Okay. I'm back. Whew. Whoa, wait, Spartacus, what the hell? Is that $20 donation? To do have private celebrity, I wonder how many straight people go gay just to get for the attention. In my opinion, the month as a concept isn't a good idea. To say the least, it's not true. Equality, I'm all for equal. Huh. That's interesting. Interesting opinion. Straight people tend to be gay as a straight people wanting to be special, so that's a straight person problem, not a gay person problem. But wouldn't you categorize them the same? Like, I don't want to keep this topic going for too long, but, like, wouldn't that be the same categorization? Like, if you were going to, like, categorize how many people are coming out as gay, wouldn't that straight person become your gay problem, like, really fast? Because, what, you gonna tell them what they're not gay? Thank you so much for the $20, Spartacus. I really appreciate you, buddy. So, that's the thing, is, like, if it's like, oh, well, so many people are coming out as gay because it's more accepting. It's like, well, what if they're faking? Well, that's a straight person problem. I don't know about that. I feel like in a world, especially when it comes to kids, this is more about kids. Mentally functional adults that are like above the age of 25. Do whatever the hell you want. But when it comes to kids, it's like, look, man, I know what I was going through at 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The idea of me like deciding anything like that long term it's a nightmare in my own head. But what it comes down to is, like, you got to think, why is there a plus at the end of LGBTQ? Why is there a plus? You know, how many other letters are going to be in it? Like, plus implies almost infinite letters you could put. And for the most part, I'm fine as long as P isn't one of them. But the problem is, the big problem I have is like, it's like people aren't doing it for attention. They're not faking or whatever. They're not being coaxed. You know, they're just accepted. It's like, well, if I'm a kid, I want to show up other people. If I'm a kid, I want to have something that other kids don't. I want to do something other kids don't do. I want to have an asterisk by my name that makes me interesting. A big part about being like a kid is wanting to be unique. And I think that uniqueness is going to be a big pull. True equality is something that I strive for, but these different months are very ironic. I have Asperger's syndrome, but I don't want a whole month dedicated to me. I want to be treated equal. That's a very interesting point, Spartacus. Okay, I see what you mean now. Thank you for all these crazy donations. Remind me to stream when Spartacus is free. Thank you so much, man. You watch Crowder? I like some of Crowder's stuff. I watch some of Crowder's stuff, but like it's mostly some of his comedy bits. Like his latest one with like Lemon in Your Eyes was pretty good. He's a comedian, not a news source for me. I'd rather listen to somebody with some facts and numbers, or a little bit more intellectual weight in the ring, or a little bit more open-minded. So I don't mind him. I don't think he's a bad person. I think he gets kind of a bad rep, but like I you know, arm's length. Oh my God, Spartacus! What the hell? I find the LGBT think like they would rather take advantage of the corporation tension. That ain't right. Oh, okay, yeah. See, I know what you mean. That's what sort of feels for a lot of non-gays, a lot of non-LGBT people. Thank you, by the way, for so many donations. I don't know what to say. I guess just other than just keep the topic going, but like the way it looks from the outside is very pandery. It looks very fake. It looks very artificial. And I do think people would jump on the bandwagon. And the thing is like, you know who would mostly jump on a bandwagon and not even realize they're doing it? Do you know who does that all the fucking time? With everything? Movies, music, politics, sexuality, trends. Kids. Middle schoolers, high schoolers. Like those are the people that jump on things without second thought. Oh, you motherfucker. You guys just hard aim angles with assault rifles in hardcore. You fucking nerds.
Spy plane inbound. Multiple hostile spy planes detected.
It is pandering. Yeah, it is pandering. That's the thing. That's what it looks like to a lot of people. Like, when I see corporations getting involved, like, why weren't these corporations, so many of them, they weren't getting involved until gay marriage was legal. They're not in your corner. They don't respect you as a person. They want your money. And the sad thing is, you people, like, a lot of them, they'll give it to them. Like, it's sad. Like, is it Black Heritage Month because Black Heritage is important, or so Amazon can have a whole Black Heritage section of movies I can buy? I like how Xbox is like, hey, yeah, celebrate Pride by buying video games from our in-game store that have gay people in them. The money we get from that is irrelevant. It's about Pride. It's like, you're a corporation. I don't mind. I'm a capitalist, dude. I'm an evil capitalist. I love that you want to make money, Microsoft. I love that you want to make money, Sony. I love it. More of it. I wish I could make that much money. But I know that's your game. I know that's your point. So, knock it off. You care about something when it's relevant and it can make you money, and a lot of the sort of trendy, progressive, pop liberals that exist right now are some of the biggest consumers with 2 O's you've ever seen.
Enemy napalm strike incoming.
Ah. No, I don't know. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of very fucked up people coming out of high school that spent a long time developing their identity to be something to do with their sexuality and not to do with their values, goals, or motivations. And they're completely misunderstanding them, and it's not even a hot take in my opinion. It's like, this is pretty fucking obvious. We've known this about kids for a long time. It's why we don't let kids vote in elections.
Established overhead.
Hell, I think you should have to be 20 to vote. Like, honest to God.
Spy plane inbound.
My dumb ass, if my dumb ass would have voted at 18, I would have fucking hated myself. But anyway. Whew. Just gotta ride out the spawn sometimes. It gets better. I tell myself. LOL, your sentry gun you worked so hard for is now gone. But I don't know, like, you're dealing with, like, the percentage is too high. It's getting increasingly high, and to me, it's like the silly bands. It's fashion. It's a trend. It's like there should not be this many gay middle schoolers, this many gay high schoolers. It statistically makes 0 sense. Half the population isn't gay. Why are half of these classrooms coming out as something other than straight? Why are they approaching administrators about what they shouldn't be called? Why are they reinventing their names? It's not really a big secret. Dude, I have nothing to say about Resident Evil 8. Thank you so much for your $5, but I have nothing to say about Resident Evil. I've never played through a full Resident Evil game. I played a bit of 4 when I was a kid. What are you doing up there? Like, I don't have any problem with Resident Evil. I've never been into it. I have trouble talking about it because it's not really a thing. I guess if I wanted to end the topic with one thing, it's like, it's really hip right now to have an ism. You don't want to be the kid that doesn't have an ism.
Missile inbound.
Like, we have kids, we have fucking Gen Zers, young Gen Zers, unironically calling themselves alt. Gag me. Unironic, if you have to call yourself alt, you're not alt, dumbass. If you and 17 of your classmates are alt, it's not alt, dumbass. Oh, you listen to Cave Town. Oh my god, your boots go up to your knees. You painted your nails. You're so alt. Like, Develop a personality before you fucking develop your goddamn sexual fashion. What the hell is an alt? Yeah, exactly. Alt means alternative. Alternate. And you have kids that are unironically calling themselves alt. It is a cry for help. It is a cry for help. So back, the cry for help that I grew up with was the emo. I grew up in the emo, and it's still going on to some degree, but it was really big when I was a kid. It was the My Chemical Romance, emo goth sort of aesthetic. The goth punk emo, pick your poison. And these kids that would dress in all black, and they wanted to go to the black parade, and that was the big thing. And I know what caused it. Every war after Vietnam was a living room war. You couldn't go on the computer, you couldn't go on watching the news with your parents without learning about how dark the world was. Okay. So if life and being older is about embracing your edge, embracing your shadow, right? You'd want to showcase that. So kids can't embrace something without fucking waving it like a goddamn flag, because kids only learn through validation. It's biological, it's critical. They have to be validated. The macaroni art does not congratulate itself. The macaroni art has to be seen by the parent, by the teacher. It has to be told it's good. So these kids, they go on, the first generation of kids to be one of the first generations of kids to be raised with war in the Middle East, local rapist caught, suicide bomber, blah. They were raised with it. They were raised in that post 9/11 world, and news articles and the way of the media portrayed everything. The world was a very dark, evil place, and you were cool. Oh, I hate talking about this because it's so frustrating. I like talking about it, but I hate what it is. You were so cool if you realized how dark and edgy, and I didn't even see that guy for a second. Dark and edgy and scary the world is. You were cool because you knew that people died. You knew. So how do you show that you've embraced your shadow and you understand the darkness of the world? Well, a man or woman in olden times would have to carry that load on their shoulders, and they gained that knowledge through wisdom. So by the time they had it, they didn't need validation. The validation is that they survived. They went out into the world and discovered what a horrible place it could be. And it shaped them and it built character. But if you're a kid reading about it on the news, watching it on TV, you're not building character. You're learning that the world is scary. So how do you show people? How do you get that validation that every child craves? You gotta wear all black. You gotta listen to the screamo. You gotta be angry. Your nails gotta be black. You gotta do the screamo. You gotta listen to screamo, man. You're a pussy if you don't. Don't you realize how fucked up the world is? How fucked up my head is? I'm 13 years old, and I just learned about murders. And I learned there was a murder in our town. And I can't cope because I'm 13, so I'm gonna wear all black and listen to dark music and fetishize horror movies. Because don't worry, world, I'm brave. God damn, that's what I grew up with. Well, that has not only does that still exist in today's youth, it's now punctuated with isms. Don't worry, marginalized group. Me, white suburban girl, number 345, relates to your cries for help. As you can see, I have rainbow nail polish and rainbow socks. I have my rainbow scarf. I have my rainbow haircut. Don't worry, I am super gay. I love girls. No, I've never kissed anybody. I'm only 14 years old. I don't even really know how my body works yet. But you know what? I know how gay I am. I know it. And how do I know this? Not through life experience. No, I mean, I heard about it on fucking Twitter. I grew up with it on TV. I was given a choice I didn't know existed. And I don't want to be vanilla. I want to be alt. I want to be emo. How can I show you how important and universally special I am without flaunting it everywhere, without puking it all over your shoes? When I was little, and I wanted my brother to think I was cool, I would tell him about every movie I'd watched, and especially if it was an 80s movie, because I knew that he grew up with it. I knew. I fucking knew that he grew up with Back to the Future and Return of the Jedi, because he was an 80s kid. I had a much older brother. He was like 30 years old. Well, he wasn't 30 years old when I was really little, I guess. He is now. He's almost in his 40s now. Anyway. He was 30 when I was 13. He turned 30 when I was 13. That gives you an idea. Okay, so I had to, because watching a cool old movie wasn't enough for me. I had to let my brother know, and my mother know, and my father know that I had seen the cool old movie that they liked. That I had seen the thing that kids my age don't normally... Kids my age watch stupid cartoons. Don't worry, brother. Your little brother likes Star Wars, Return of the Jedi. Because, yeah, no other kid likes Star Wars, dumbass. Like, come on. You're a younger me? I'm a younger you right now? I don't know about that. So... You know what I mean? Kids have to... Oh my god. Kids have to validate themselves. They have to. And that's what a lot of this is. It's just how... Oh, that was crispy. It's just how it is. I'm sorry it's how it is. I'm sorry that you're gonna have to... Like, these kids are gonna have to grow up and realize that, oh god, what I thought was interesting about myself turned out to be projected on me from other people, and I was too influenced to know. I was too Oh my god, Spartacus, thank you for $2 more. I appreciate it, man. I kind of feel like I'm getting sucked off now. Wait, that dude was in the vent? Oh my god. He vented? That's sus. I didn't even know he was in the vent. I thought he had dropped down behind me. That's what I assumed. Kids are going to do that. And I'm not saying that's a wrong thing for kids to do, but it moves with the culture. It moves with the culture. So it might be you know, what's your kid into right now? Why are they into it? Ah, you got me. That other person didn't interfere with that gunfight. I would have played a little bit more ballsy, but oh well. They don't... It's sad. They don't know that they're being marketed to. They don't know that they're being influenced. They don't know that they're being told to question themselves in a way that is potentially damning in a lot of ways, because you're dealing with sex. Like, when you're trying to, be edgy and too cool for school... That might make you unpleasant to be around. It's definitely going to make adults cringe around you. But you're not fucking with your sexuality. We put such a price on sexuality for a reason. There is a maturity to sex. Oh, I got to give my dog her insulin shot after this match. There's a maturity and a responsibility that goes along with your sexuality. I mean, I to tell a story... Thank you so much for the $2, Hayes. I'd love to hear what you disagree with specifically, but that's just because I'm in that kind of mood. I have, my niece was, interested in it. My niece is around the age group I'm kind of ranting about right now, and she was like, well, my sister was talking about how she knows this cool person in the games industry, this artist, and she's like, yeah, I want you guys to meet this artist, and she's actually really cool. I did meet this lady that my sister was talking. Just kill me. I don't deserve it. You know, I was interested because, this lady was into game design, and my sister was like, yeah, you gotta meet her. Well, my niece, my sister's daughter, obviously, was like, oh, she's in the games industry? That's cool. Is she gay? Like, why is this just turned 14-year-old concerned about if a stranger that she doesn't know is gay or not? I don't know. But my family were just like, just ask, why does it matter who she sleeps with? My niece didn't even know what to do with that fact, what to do with that question. Because my niece had thought gay was it was something to be proud of, it was a lifestyle. The sexual aspect of it was completely removed from her head, bless her heart. That's the innocence of a kid right there. Was completely confused as to the fact that we like why would we care who she sleeps with? And it's like, well, yeah, there's an element there that you're missing, kiddo. Because you go off of social media and what your friends say and what Netflix specials and movies say. So you didn't even think about the fact that you're asking, oh, Mom, does that interesting person you're talking about fuck other girls? Didn't even realize. Hilarious. Fucking hilarious. When I lost my virginity? When did I lose my virginity? I think I would have been 17? 18? Dark Souls or Bloodborne? I really enjoyed co-oping Dark Souls 3 with my friends, but other than that, I'm gonna say I'm not a fan. I need to finish this match out. God. I'm gonna catch up to our top guy, because he's so bad at the game. Given our society's Puritan roots, many individuals have rebelled against such traditions without coming up with mature alternatives. Yeah. Dark Souls has co-op? Yeah, Dark Souls 3's co-op is actually really fun. Ah. Now that's a good hardcore weapon. I mean, it's good in core too, but at least it makes some amount of sense. I don't know if I was 17 or 18. I really don't remember. I mean, I'd already been like doing like it's my current girlfriend. Like, you know, like we had been like harassing each other sexually for a long time. So like by the time it happened, it was like, yeah, that's inevitable. Like that's the thing, is like sex is a lot less like scary when it's based in like friendship and value and not identity politics. Because yeah, I had to loop that into the conversation because I'm such a fucking buzzkill. Hey, only 4 more matches, kids. I'm gonna go give my dog her insulin shot real fast, and dumbass dog doesn't have proper blood sugar management. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go oh, I am so sorry, Kane. Oh, I am so that was your first. Oh, I'm so So imagine your first sexual experience being a foot job. Rich people have zero things to worry about. Not really. A rich person's entire life could be torn apart. They envelop if you're really a rich person, you have investments. You take on a lot of risk. Take on a lot of risk, and while you don't have to worry about the same things, your entire life and your family's life could be crumbled down before you with little backup. That's gross, Carl. You're also like 16, Carl. Did nobody read the chat? Because I left. It's not an out of context statement. I literally left to reading Kane's message saying my first sexual experience was a foot job and me laughing at it. How much longer is the stream? A good amount longer. I'm just going to I just use common sense.
Let's see what you can do.
Oh, good. This match is already a little bit through. All right. We have like 4 more matches to do. So after that, I'll probably play with the pistol a little bit if I have energy. But if not, we'll see how these matches go. You're 23 and still a virgin? No, I'm not going to take yours because you don't... If you're 23 and still a virgin, you're not very cool. Can someone be attracted to a guy with a high KD ratio? Actually, yeah. One of the things that my girlfriend liked about me when we were younger and we had met was that I was better than all of her friends at video games. Which you guys see how mediocre I can be, so just know that's how bad her friends were. I was like one of the first like try-hard, sweaty players she played with, and I led, there was something she's admitted to me. There was something like weirdly attractive. It wasn't that like, oh, he's good at the video game. It's that like I was very confident in the game. I would 1v1 her other friends and win like every time. And I think that's hilarious. So yeah, actually, Sebastian, thank you so much for the 5, dude. Appreciate you. You guys are putting a lot of food in my tummy, especially Spartacus. But all of you guys, thank you so much. Oh, Devin, you bastard! Devin! Was it good? I feel like there'd be too much pressure on poor little Boom Jr. if there were 2 women that had to be pleasured by him. Yeah, the boy that can like run the fastest, or like just it's not like how good the skill is. It's like, oh, I think she said it was the confidence of it. That's what she told me. It was the confidence of like, not only would you accept 1v1 invitations, you would win every one of them, even off of your own host or anything. Like, so like, even if like, because my friends be like, oh, well, he only wins because of his host advantage. And I'm like, oh, okay, you can host. And they'll be like, oh, your funeral. And then I'd win again. And then I picked up Halo 4, and I wasn't good at Halo at the time, really. I'm better now. But anyway, I wasn't great at Halo, but I got Halo 4, and I really practiced hard, and I was already pretty okay at Halo 3, but Halo 4 is very different than Halo 3. So I put in my time, and I went on. Eventually, I was accepting 1v1s in Halo 4. I beat 3 people that hung out with her in a 1v3 in Halo 4. Just a respawn, Slayer, 1v3. And the reason I did that is because they didn't know how to do simple math, not realizing that they could only kill me once per life, but I could maybe potentially get 3 kills per life. Watching Passion, yeah. I don't know if she's into my passion anymore. I'm pretty sure my passion for certain topics and things just annoys the hell out of her now. Because, like, the kind of ranting I do on stream is sometimes the ranting I do, like, kind of at her. So who knows if she just puts up with that or not. But yeah, that was a thing. Passion's attractive, confidence is attractive. And also, I could, like, for the most part, even though I was much more sensitive when I met her, I was much more like, you know, when you're 14 years old, you're not really thinking in terms of, like, how do I be the most mature person here? Everything's a zero-sum game in your mind, and you either win or lose. But for the most part, though, I was better at, like, arguments, and I would take insults a lot better than some of the other people we hung out with. Not all the time. Sometimes I'd be mad and just block somebody, because I'm like, well, I'm not dealing with that right now. But, you know, you get somebody that's like, oh... like I was one of the only people in the group. Here I was trying to think about it. I was trying to think of an example. I was one of the only people in the group that when someone would say you're gay, I'd be like, okay. Now you're gay, I guess. I don't know. Like it was like water off my back. Like any little insult like that. Like anything. Like I remember I lost a we were gonna do like a freestyle rap battle. It was kind of cringe thinking about it, but we were gonna do a freestyle rap battle over in our Xbox Live party at one time, and I lost entirely. I flubbed like the second line I tried to say, and when they all started making fun of me, my response was to say, "Hey, do I look like Marshall Mathers? No, fuck off." That was my response. It was like, it was fuck off, plus I made fun of myself. Women find that attractive, I guess. It's like, now I'm not going to be ridiculed for this. Also, it's kind of funny that I fucked that up, eh? Oh, that's a dead body. Not sure why I shot that. Oh, motherfucker. Hey, you walked on the Simtex, dumbass.
Spy plane standing by.
Enemy counter spy plane inbound.
What is maturity? I really don't know. I think maturity is just knowing when something is serious. But a deeper answer to that question would be, I think that maturity is when you've developed your own philosophy of right and wrong. And then you kind of learn to adapt it and stick with it at the same time.
Enemy RCXD detected. Spy plane mission timeline halfway check.
Is it weird that I'm worried that girls I know think I'm gay? Prove to them you're not, I guess. If you're worried that, like, a girl thinks you're gay, it's like, and you're not gay, then show some interest. I don't know the answer to this, because I've actually really never been actually, like, accused of that, so I don't really know how. You're such a fucking dumbass. Hardcore players, am I right? But no, like, it's...
Set rep. Enemy attack helo.
I don't know. How would you do that? Actually, I don't even know. Like, how would you show somebody you're gay without being weird? Like, hey, look at this actress. I think she's hot. I don't know. I don't know how you do that. Flirt. Yeah, I would say be more forthcoming and flirt when appropriate. That's for sure. Compliment their looks. Like, that's actually something I did. There was this girl in my neighborhood that I, you know, wanted to be nice to. I wasn't really interested in her or anything like that, but I just wanted to be nice. And so what I would do, I would always make a note to be like, hey, you look good today. Don't be the guy that asks for hugs. My God, don't do that. I watched my sister hang out with these guys, be like, oh my God, where's my hug? Nasty motherfuckers. Get out of here. I've been at like 60, I've been at like 50 viewers for a while. I had 80 viewers like at the start, but I usually never hold that many through a Cold War stream. Where's my hug? I hate those fucking guys. If you're the guy that asks for hugs, then you're unlikable and shitty and change your behavior immediately. No, this is actually normal viewer retention for a Cold War stream. Honestly, like Cold War like does not hold the same viewer retention as Modern Warfare. Yeah, I use those Diamattis pretty sparingly because I feel like I could be cheesing every gunfight here, and I want it to be like a little bit more entertaining than that. Let's do satellites, it goes faster. Three more games, kids. Still think Cold War is better than Modern Warfare? I wish there was anything to do in Cold War. I just don't find Cold War's multiplayer to be that interesting. Like just generally like this gameplay like I've done here, like no matter what I do, I feel like I get into a rut in every Cold War stream where I just end up doing the same thing over and over again, subtly breaking it depending on the thing. The thing. I mean, I could be surviving more, that's for sure. If I wanted to go for more 50-50 gunfights. But if you guys haven't noticed, this entire stream has been me like rushing people with a revolver, pretty much. Like I'm going for 50-50 gunfights in hardcore, so they're really 50-50 gunfights. So if I played a little smarter, I probably could do a little better, but who cares? I just want these matches done so I can get the new gun. It's 50-50 gunfights, and I'm using a precision weapon versus, like, I think this guy has, like, I think that guy has, like, Craig, you know? Yeah, Modern Warfare does have a lot more variety. When, like, if you watch me play Modern Warfare, I might end up, like, fucking around with a weird class, or I might be able to, like... You know, just the nature of, like, the game is just more variety-filled. Between the maps, the weapons, gunsmith, and everything, you're just not going to, There's more chances that... We're both shit! We're both shit, buddy! I like Satellite. It's kind of grown on me a little bit, but hardcore players. That dude just spent a whole mag trying to kill me. Hardcore players. Like, I literally didn't turn around because I'm used to core mode, and I didn't even think I was getting shot at. Ah. None of my friends like Satellite. It's growing on me. I still don't like it very much. I think it's kind of an I like asymmetrical. This one's a little too asymmetrical. I also hate that this whole choke point thing on where I just died there, and on the other side, I don't really like this choke pointy area here. I'm just not a fan. See, now they're used to me having the revolver, and then I come around the corner and do that. Yeah, that feels gross. Oh my god, so much skill. How is he doing it? Ah, I missed. I don't feel like I'd like this map for search. I think it's too asymmetrical and too choke point watchy for me to want to play it with one life. Like I feel like SND would just play like choke point, like more choke point watchy than normal. Like, oh, they have to come out of there, you know. Nice. Nice. I don't know if this is a good camping spot or not. Nope, it's not, because he's gonna come around that way. Watching... I have trouble watching Handler play anymore, because, like, I... Same with Nemsk as well. Like, I like them both, but, like, I really just... I don't like watching S&D gameplay after a while. I actually just don't like Call of Duty gameplay in general on YouTube. It's always seems so meta abuse centered and kind of stagnant. Whoa, okay. His gun wasn't even... Oh, I guess he's suppressed, but his gun doesn't even make noise?
Line has been destroyed.
Okay.
Spy plane inbound.
Ah. I got an XM4 in hardcore mode because my parents hit me. Yeah, gross. Flanking through the... I guess you could flank through dunes if your enemies aren't paying attention, but dunes provides thumb cover, not a lot. I would say the only area that I think is the only area that's interesting to play on this map is down here. Because it's so out of the way and people don't look there. And you can sort of traverse that, like, all game. The moment you go up above, like, somebody's just waiting and watching. That's just how it is. But, oh my god. You know what? Let's go, XM4. What's up, buddy? Are you the XM4 guy? Oh, you had Diamati's. No, you're not the XM4 guy. That poor dude that just lays there with a sniper. He lays there. I have no idea he's there, and he whiffs 4 shots on me every time. It's very... Oh, it's him again! No, what are you using, kid? You're using an M98? I have so many questions. Yeah, this middle is pretty good. I don't like the sand dunes. I think the sand dunes is just... It's too goddamn exposed. But also not. Like, I feel like it should be more exposed. I don't know. I don't like getting sniped from these dunes, because it's just, like... I hate fighting head glitchers in general. And so, like, dealing with people that just have, like, this infinite head glitch, they can just sort of, like, walk around like that is just kind of annoying. So I don't like this side of the map. I do like playing mid. I think mid's the most cool part of the map, for sure. Excuse me, are you in here? Where did you go? I like how the guy that's leading the hardcore free-for-all lobby is, like spraying with an XM4 like it's core mode. Good lord. No, you don't understand. I need hardcore mode because otherwise it takes all my bullets to kill people. Oh, boy. Can I go for it? Did I capture it? No, I didn't. Oh, it was... The bar was full, but oh well. If you have a tryhard in front... Warzone tryhard in front of you in real life, what do you do? Ask him to shower? Easy answer. Oh, it was an attack chopper, too. That would have been nice to have. Too bad the bar filled, but the game was like, Because after the bar fills, you have to wait another 2 seconds. I should have just camped the care package, probably, but the match was going to end, so I kind of just wanted to grab it and call it in, but whatever. Yeah, that's why, like, that's one of the reasons I don't like SND, is that it is a lot more about, like, initial control. Look at this dude, he's so good. You could have used the care package as bait. Yeah, but the match was about to end, and I didn't really care to do that. I wanted to see if I could grab it towards the end, because I knew it was like, eh. It's a gold XM4. I know he's using a gold XM4. Is pointing and shooting a PC complaint? I don't know what you mean. If you want to explain that, you don't need to use a super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat, but what do you mean by is pointing and shooting a PC complaint? All right. 2 more matches. The helicopter just teleported? Yeah, they do that. They got places to be, man. Oh, Checkmate, I guess, is smaller than Miami. Any good TV recommendations? It depends on your favorite genres, dude. I've been enjoying watching Stargate again, Cowboy Bebop. I'm rewatching Cowboy Bebop again. What else? I don't know. I haven't really been watching a lot of TV. I just realized, like, I would like to, but I'm watching The Simpsons right now, and I'm catching up on The Simpsons episodes that I didn't watch growing up, and they're pretty good. I have to admit, it's a laughing episode. Play Modern Warfare with a party? Oh, yeah, I've done that lots, actually. I've done many Modern Warfare streams with full party. Going try hard. I've done that a lot, actually. Towards the beginning up through the middle of the life cycle, I did that a lot. I haven't done it in a while, yes, but I actually did that quite a bit. I had Kyle. I would have Kyle, Dylan, Jake, Jason, and sometimes Jingles on there, and yeah. You named all good stuff? Okay. Yeah. The game you're trying to play is literally pointing and shooting at people, like no recoil, control, or movement. Because in the gameplay, you are literally... Oh, I mean, yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. I've actually incorporated a good amount of movement throughout the stream. Especially when I'm in a spawn, I have to be flipping around and moving pretty fast. Otherwise, I get tagged by a single round and die. Ah. Love this fucking corner camping XM4 user. Okay. I guess I was shooting the box in front. Don't change your... I don't know. Yeah, I still don't know what your question is. I don't know what you... Oh my god, this fucking fag, dude. I hate this guy. Imagine. Nope, he's not around that corner. He's not in there anymore. God. Oh, he's in that corner now. I mean, in the gunfight itself. I still don't know what your question is. Is it a complaint? Oh my god, I didn't realize where I spawned. Right in front of his stupid little corner. Well, he's about to get fucked in the ass. Yeah, I really don't know what your question is. Is what? Like, fuck you, dumbass. God. Hardcore players are a special kind of stupid. I swear to God. I swear, these are the types of people that are in my comment section, right? Like, oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, right through the wall. I fucking hell, dude. I didn't expect them to, like, stop and turn. I was shooting where they were gonna walk. God damn. That's hilarious. That was such a good shot. Oh, this fucking faggot. Like, I just don't expect. Yeah, the shit team balancing is way worse than skill-based matchmaking, but skill-based matchmaking is a part of that shit team balancing. Part of the shit team balancing is that it assumes that you can carry because you're okay at the game. And that is partly due to the skill-based matchmaking. Yeah, you're getting... I'm not trying to revolver you anymore, bud. In fact... Oh, you can't jump on things in this game, that's right. You can camp, it just can't be interesting. Gotcha. Are people done coming in this room? Oh, I'm dead. You killed me. Oh, good. It's not the camper. Yeah, Carl, I had no idea how effective corner camping was until this match, and then I was like, oh, that's why people do it. It's been a real educational experience for me.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
Oop, that spy plane might actually end up seeing me. Then what would I do? Oh, of course. Yeah, you really have to camp this map. It's just got too many angles for free for all. Because you got too many places you can get shot at from. Got to control the engagement somehow. And there's no like proper power position worth controlling here. I don't think. Maybe except for the tower. But the tower makes you too predictable and easy to kill, especially in hardcore. Get fucked.
Hostile spy plane established overhead.
What the fuck? Oh, that guy's just gone. He's I don't want to do this no more. Oh my god, I got the camper with the XM4. Twist of fate. What? Oh, and I get fucking killed by RNG. Thanks, game. Everyone just saw me dump both my Diamatis at him. Ah, that's annoying. Yep, that is how jammers work. But I don't have jammers, so. I have gas mines because haha stinky. Oh, I get best play? Oh, get fucked in the best play, buddy. Whoever gets best play at the end of a free-for-all match is the real winner. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, your tactic comes back to bite you. See, like, that XM4 guy didn't even, like, work as hard as I did in his camping spot. Like, he didn't even, like, come to look at me when I'd come around the corner. He was just like, please walk in front of my scope, please. Poor baby. Poor fucking baby. Riveting gameplay. Dude, I love it. I love camping on campers. It's the funnest thing in the world. He didn't camp. He didn't. He was actually camping because he's shit. Like, there is a difference. You can tell a shit camper when, like, they don't even move their feet from their camping spot. Yeah, the game does feel more flexible with in-game class changing. It unfortunately removes the ability, it removes the skill that came from preparing. So, like, when you had to prepare, you had to, like, know the game well enough. So, how do I put this? You had to know the game well enough to know what classes to make and what to be ready for. Whereas now you can just sort of alter on the fly. I think they should do weapon customizing and equipment customizing, but leave perks the way they are. I don't think you should be able to change perks mid-game. Because then there's almost no reason to have multiple classes at that point. Like, do I need to have all these other classes, or could I just keep tweaking this one? It's more convenient, but just by a click of a mouse, or like a press of the button on a controller, I could just, you know, fix some shit. Yes, I do have the 12-shot revolver. Thank you so much, Spartacus, dude. Thanks for so many of the donations and stuff, man. I really appreciate you. Congrats again, exactly, Spartacus, and thank you so much for all the money, dude. Save that money for your wedding, goofer. All right. Let's see, 5 kills. 5 kills, 5 kills, 5 kills. 5 kills, 5 kills, 5
The
kills.
fate of the free world is in your hands.
Oh, wow. Up top. I think he spawns. I think you spawn underneath. I think he climbed the ladder. Oh, wow. Just spawned me right there again. I didn't even... I don't know why. Like, my brain turns off when spawns are bad. Oh, we got another bitch. Is that the same bitch from earlier? Oh, please. Say it ain't so. He's no camping above me. Huh. Damn. Damn. Yeah, it could be drop shotting, but in hardcore, you really want to be moving in a way that makes you faster, not slower. Because if I drop shot, I can't maneuver into a different gunfight if I need to. I didn't even see your dumbass bitch face sitting there. God damn it. Dude, hardcore players, like, they don't, like, my God. They're just like, no one will kill me. I have cover. Like, hardcore players play like people thought Modern Warfare was playing like. Does that make sense? Oh, I can't aim down sight because of the fucking gas. That's annoying. Lame. Mantle, damn it.
RCXD ready.
There it goes. Jesus Christ.
Enemy spy plane
Yeah, I should have the AMP already. I should.
multiple hostile spy planes detected.
See what happens when I switch to it.
Multiple enemy spy plane contact.
Come on, kill me, kids. Gotta earn it. You did it.
Check.
Shot above his head. Oh, that's right. With this, you have to edit class. Fuck you. Somehow Treyarch had to devolve the mid-match class customization. Oh, that's right. There has to be completed matches. It's not like Modern Warfare.
Spy plane returning to base.
Wow. That's actually a surprising death for me. I got a hit mark with my Diamati after flashing him, and he still got my ass. He just built different. Sprays a mag of AR at me in hardcore and then gets one-tapped by revolver. Cursed by the mantle gods again. Damn you, mantle gods. This is why we can't have anything nice. Oh, I pulled the... That was weird. You use the amp in core or hardcore? Probably switch back to core just to be like, just to laugh at how bad my aim is going to be after playing Fisher-Price's first Call of Duty for this long. Like, my aim is always like I'm like, my hand feels warmed up. As I say that, I lost him in this little scope. But like, even though my aim feels fairly warmed up, like I'm just like, as soon as I go into core and have to land multiple shots, it's gonna be not pretty. Oh no. You up here?
Hostile
You
artillery
are.
targeting active. Incoming artillery.
Not artillery.
Sit rep. Napalm strike inbound.
Oh.
Hostile care package inbound.
Oh yeah, your first shot accuracy.
Hostile
That's
sentry
right.
turret active.
See, I have a weird stomach feeling that he's gonna peek that window again, even though he knows I'm looking at it. Unless somebody on my right kills me, no, I'm okay. If you're gonna sit in the corner, I'm just gonna fucking light up the wall. The irons are better than scoped? Yeah, but the scope's fun.
Established overhead.
The scope makes me feel like a sniper. Like a tactical little sniper.
Hostile spy planes detected.
That's what it's all about. I gotta feel like a tactical little sniper. Got it.
Multiple hostile
Whew.
spy planes detected.
I dropped the Simtex when I died, you fuck buddy. Bad sentry gun. Hey! And we won our last game. Oh, we won our last game of the free-for-all matches. Fantastic. Look at this M16 in hardcore mode. Oh. He's just better. He's just built different. Gotta put a scope on the dualies. Oh, and dual wield. Okay, I see what you mean. That's true. I didn't get play of the game. That's the thing. If you play to win, you will not get play of the game in hardcore because that means that you are being a campy little bitch, which is exactly what I was doing in that game. Hallelujah. Got it unlocked. Very cool. We did it, everybody. Gonna make a shitty shotgun. All right, let's hop into a match of core mode and get some first impressions of this thing. We'll do core mode free for all just to keep up the trend. Did you enjoy unlocking it? I actually kind of did. I actually kind of did enjoy it. It was kind of fun. Going into hardcore mode in any Call of Duty game, I'm going to be able to have some amount of fun. Because I'm going to pistol somebody across the map, and that's just going to, like, set off all of my dopamine receptors. Should one-hit melee return? I wouldn't mind, honestly, with how fast Call of Duty plays. I think if it's a fast-paced Call of Duty, yes. If it's a more slower and methodical one, I would say maybe not. Or maybe the inverse of that. I don't know, dude. I actually really don't know. I really don't know what to say about it. Oh, I'd love to play standoff. But that's the thing is like I one-hit melees are very frustrating, but so is like rounding a corner and hitting somebody in the face and then not being able to do anything. Yeah, it kind of depends on the TTK a little bit. I wouldn't mind sort of an unwieldy knife that has no lunge or lock on. Like the Black Ops 2 melee, I think was actually pretty good because it didn't have that like snap lock on that like Modern Warfare and Black Ops had. The Modern Warfare games and Black Ops, you know. Black Ops 2 had a way more like floaty knife, and they had to be in front of you to hit. Thoughts on Nuketown? Tired of seeing it. There's other cooler maps, I think. I have to admit, these iron sights are kind of nice to see. It's not as cool as the model from Black Ops 1. I'm going to actually go ahead and say that. All right, let's see how we do. My first shot accuracy feels good. Feels good. Oh, this has 15 rounds in its mag. Oh, big yikers. Thanks for the double, dummy. Oh, he has 2 of them. He has 2 guns. Oh. My brain just shuts off with bad spawns. Like, if I spawn right outside where an enemy killed me, I don't think, oh, he's going to be in there. I think I must be safe because I spawned. I need to shake that habit. I don't know why I have it either. I've never played a video game with spawns so good that I can just turn my brain off. Yet I try. I got 100 points for putting 1 bullet into somebody across the map. I do feel like this is like really good free-for-all setup, though. Having Spycraft, Ninja, and Ghost. I actually feel like this is a pretty good setup. Dual wield feels good. Well, dual wield in this game is just sort of like really good. Ooh, nice nade. Retort.
Spy plane available for tasking.
No. No. Fuck you. Oh no, that guy's name is Walkie Slush. Ah, that shit bleeding, B. Actually, my aim is not bad at all. Like, my ability to track a target right now is actually not too bad. Which I'm kind of surprised about. Because usually, after I play a lot of hardcore, core mode does not come easy. Almost flashed myself, I think. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, if you use the Lawbreaker, that's why I have 2 secondaries and 3 tier 1 perk, or 3 tier 3 perks. Yeah, use the Lawbreaker wild card if you're interested. If you're interested in being a little shit like I am. Oh, I'm sorry. Did my armor get in the way of your fun? Oh, I'm sorry. Did my armor get in the way of your fun? Oh, and I stuck her. I'm so good at sticking people, dude. Guys, if you were watching the Halo 3 ODST or any of the Halo streams recently, or my Call of Duty streams, you'll notice that I'm sticking people a lot more often. I don't know what changed in my brain, but I'm able to stick people now. Look, I stuck the ground just perfectly there. Booyaka shot. No, I'm not pushing out. I think there's somebody up in this building. I think he wants my asshole. Stay away from my bussy, boy. Ow! My my bussy. He direct impacted my can't keep saying it. YouTube moderators are just like eyes glued to the screen. If he says bussy one more time, shut his channel down. Oh crap, I just said it. No. YouTube, please. I'll stop mentioning my pussy when it stops being relevant. Why did I... Oh, I did not expect her to jump down the stairs. Honest to God. But I'm going to try the same tactic twice. It worked. See, that is how you over-engineer your gameplay. She would have been in a much better state had she had just stayed up in this room and waited for me. But she decided to, like, be clever. And wasn't running ninja. So I'm not sure what her deal was. Watch her come right when I reload. Watch me stun myself. I'm gonna go check out the downstairs. It's like I'm playing Home Alone, the video game, right now. Oh. I should have assassinated her. That would have been hilarious. But then I might not have killed that guy.
Enemy spy plane inbound.
Oh, damn it. He just walked in and I didn't expect that much confidence. I should have followed up immediately. I should have just been spamming. God damn it. I didn't expect the confidence. See, guys? Confidence is sexy. See, I pushed him. He didn't expect it. He gets fucked in the face. See? Gets fucked in the face. Oh, fuck you for having a butt buddy in free-for-all. God. Well, you know what they say. Oh, I'm so happy to point-blank stick somebody using armor. Oh, wow. Jesus. Don't say bush. Did they say bussy slush? Good lord. Where are your parents? Okay, okay, I get it. I fucked up. Misinput. There's a misinput. Oh, that's a chopper. Come on, I just need 4 more kills to win. Don't do this to me now. Oh, what the hell? You just started shooting immediately. Core players have reaction time. That's gross. I'm gonna lose now because I fucked around and now I found out.
Napalm strike inbound.
What? That is not normal grenade behavior. Why did that bounce directly back to me and not down the stairs? Wacky slash. That was such a weird grenade bounce. I've never had... I win! Fuck you, I'm better! I've never had such a weird... This is best play, and it's final kill. This works out. That's not bad. That pistol feels pretty good. Gamer boy bussy. Gussy. Talk on the mic, show him who's the alpha. Nah, I have my voice chat stuff turned all the way down. That was a no you bounce. It really was. That was the game being like, oh, you're trying to flash somebody? Cringe. I got Uno reverse card. Okay, so I love the iron sights. Barrel. Bullet velocity, always good. Hip fire, always good. 20-round mag, no-brainer. All right. Bunch of no-braining decisions for the initial attachments, like always. Well, that's pretty good. I like it. That's a pretty fun gun. I enjoyed using it. I enjoyed unlocking it. Wow, this was a 3.5 hour stream. Damn. I was going to do 2 streams today, but I think that's going to be it. I think my next stream will be on Monday. I was going to do like 4 streams this weekend. Yesterday didn't work out. And then today it's like, wow, this was a long ass stream. Like I expected to like quit, but it was fun. It was fun talking to you guys. It was fun chatting. It was fun being. How many days played do I have in Cold War multiplayer? I have no idea, man. Stop. Don't say straight from the bussy in any context ever again. Mods sees him. I have no idea how much time I have spent. Too much, probably. Yeah, anybody that was here for the entire stream, you spent your entire Sunday afternoon here. So, get a girlfriend. No, I'm kidding. I really appreciate it, guys. And I want to do a donation rundown because this is the first big donation stream I've had in a while. So I really appreciate it. Puts food in my dog. Puts food in me. I use it to pay my my way through the house, you know, so I have a place to live. So I really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Spartacus, for your 10, 20, 40, 50, 55, 56, 57, 58, $58 tonight, Spartacus. If you're watching this in post, thank you so much, man. Thank you so much to Hayes Gaki, Sebastian Lewis. Thank you so much for the donations. It's been a lot of fun. Do you huff propane? No, but sometimes I find myself huffing the accessories. Anyway, we put food in the bus. It's been a lot of fun, guys. Thank you so much for coming out and hanging out and being cool. And see you when I see you guys. Goodbye.